Sorry, Cad. Just how often do you actually hear me swear, though?
Fair. Fair. It always takes me a little back when you do.
Yeah, I've realized because everybody starts to have a little chuckle. And I'm not saying that specifically to you.
DND! Ruba! Introduce us to Brazil.
Great.
Now,
Cool.
everyone who's watching this is going to have, like... They've
No
basically
idea
missed
what
out
happened.
Season 1, because Season 1 got
Yeah,
deleted
pretty much.
into the void.
What?
I missed out on season 1.
Yeah,
That's
Welcome.
true.
I'm here. I can live.
Oh, that's right.
Would-
Season 1
would
did
you
get
like a
deleted
recap,
into the
then?
void.
Oh wait, why did season 1 get deleted into the void?
because I
You can
forgot to
ask Caden.
save the video.
You
Well,
done
no,
them.
I saved the videos, and then I needed to restart my, like, entire computer from 0. And, well,
Okay, yeah, that.
I forgot those videos. But I saved my stupid memes.
You saved just stupid memes. Okay.
This
I
is
see
why
what's
I'm uploading videos immediately after D&D now. That's why that's a habit I've developed. To never have that happen again.
Yeah. So, to recap, and so that Amina understands a little
big
bit
recap.
about what has happened, only a little. We started off with a group of prisoners. They were captured at various points and essentially became Suicide Squad, in essence. Didn't realize I was doing it, but I made the Suicide Squad very beautiful. After going on a bunch of enforced missions, eventually the party managed to escape their captors, with a couple of deaths here and there. But
Couple.
they,
Yeah, just a few.
just a few. They decided to go on their own endeavors. Freed from the manacles, they headed, I think, I'm fairly sure, all around this continent. I don't think there's really been a place we haven't been.
We haven't really been
Yep.
south yet.
Actually,
Actually, no, we've been to
Yeah.
the jungle, but only for a little. It was like to get out of the jungle.
The jungle as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much going around the entire continent. But recently, a number of high-profile figures, maybe personally or maybe continentally, have had interactions with the party.
It's a nice one.
One of which was the voice who... Did you guys kill him?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
The most
I was
influential
correct,
and powerful person in the
Oh, crap, I
continent
killed him.
is dead.
yeah.
Did you technically do it?
I was
Booming
gonna
blade.
get it, it was
Yeah, because the
my
booming blade, that's right, because he moved.
The second time
Um,
somebody's teleported away with Booming Blade and died off screen.
It was, it was
teleported
also in
and
this
then
campaign.
walked.
Yeah.
Twice in this campaign.
Gosh, wow. The voice, who's the leader of one of the three kingdoms in this place. There is Arcus, who are a mageocracy, a council of mages in charge. There is Portland, which is a kingdom, just classic king. And then there is, I've actually covered it so I can't see, but Ethanol? One of the two of them.
All sounds right.
Which is, I might try to find it, and I literally cannot.
The
Ethanol,
theocracy.
which is a theocracy, where the Pope, or the Voice, is in charge.
We killed the Pope.
So basically,
killed-
try to kill the guy in charge of a third of this whole continent.
And we got away with it too.
Let's
If it
go.
weren't for your kids.
Well, you guys got away with it.
Yeah,
However-
damn. Huckman did not get away with it.
They
Unfortunately.
fled with another death involved in that situation. They fled and went down two paths the party wanted to explore. One of which was to meet a couple of vampires in the north.
We'd already done that before.
And the other one was to find, I've forgotten the name, Maribel's brother.
Yeah.
We also have a Maribel's brother, which isn't Maribel's brother.
Also, you gained another brother.
Also, I gained some weird fucking Among Us, like...
Among Us
child.
imposter. Sus.
You gained a child.
You did. Well, he's not. He's younger than you.
He's
Plus one
about...
child.
He's like 18, isn't he?
Yeah, you're like
Still.
26-ish.
I'm like 22.
Oh, you're 22.
or...
Oh, yeah. Then he's, I think, 16.
Okay, yes, that sounds right to me.
So he's a kid, in comparison. However, your real, in air quotes, brother, you found had been captured or sent to a different realm, that being the elemental plane of fire, which is where we are right now. Look at that!
But didn't we
It's
end up
burning.
finding him, but he is under the control of somebody?
Let
we
Ruben get to it.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just like trying
So-
to... My own brain is
Yeah.
sort of...
Oh
getting
yeah,
there.
I could tell that was definitely Roman going. So we found him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just found a
Me-
contact on the ground that has been there for probably a couple of days.
Ooh.
No, it's
Lick
not
it.
been that.
Lick it and stick it back in.
And I've got glasses on.
Oh, damn.
You
Extra damage.
arrived at the plane of fire, and it was, if you guys remember, a weird place. You know, you kind of showed up expecting burning and stuff like this. You were greeted with a dude who gave you a little tour.
Hello, dude.
Yeah, apparently we're in the tourist spot.
Yeah, you're in the tour spot. However, you did manage to find your brother. We are kind of now, as far as I can remember, please correct me if I'm wrong, I forgot, all caught up. Except
for just the very
and I
most
need to check this, you guys had a guide to get here?
Yeah.
And that guide basically said, hey, I can take you to any of the other planes. I don't remember the guide, because I don't think I have that character sheet anymore.
It was
Don't
Ember.
remember the guide. Ember, yes, right, yeah. And for some reason, I think I deleted that character sheet. But that's fine. She still has the ability to teleport you to either back home, or to any of the other elemental planes, as those are the 5 places that she has access to. Now, your brother still has his manacles or something? I can't remember the condition of your brother.
He has like
He-
an enslavement something or other.
He's got
Basically-
a magic seal on his neck, I think it was. burned in,
Yeah.
Where he's
And he
basically a
doesn't remember.
slave.
And he doesn't remember me.
He doesn't remember you. He doesn't remember much.
He doesn't remember much, to be.
Remembers a little, like a teeny tiny. But most of it is still just gone. But he
Does- so
seemed
does he
he seemed
remember?
open to the idea of leaving.
Yeah.
So-
we're back.
Welcome back. We find the party hidden down an alleyway, talking to what feels like, in his situation, a complete stranger. Who's trying to persuade him that one of them's his brother, sister. Whoops.
You also have a brother, apparently.
One's a brother, one's a sister, and
I'm like,
And the rest of us
Literally-
aren't going to kill you.
I'm your sister. I don't know where this guy came from. I really just don't know about him. He's tagging along for now. But like, please remember me.
Bleep.
Please. You're my only family.
Troll.
Anyways.
God, having family in this campaign is overrated. How many of us are orphans? Raise your hand if you're an orphan.
Hey, Eleanor was adopted.
So
Yeah, because you're an orphan.
Well, yeah, no longer
is
one.
adopted. So
Well,
and the
if
brother's
someone's
name
adopted, then they are
is
an orphan.
Callum.
yeah, she was an orphan for like 10 minutes.
No. That's quick.
So, yeah. That's all I'm really gonna say because I
Check
only just
that one
read
off
this
his
backstory.
bucket list.
So we're in an alley. Got my brother sort of with me, but I can't take him. I can't. He doesn't. He sort of is bound to the realm, right? Is that the deal?
Yes. Or at least if we took him, everyone would know immediately, and the Realm of Fire might just come in, kill us, and take him back. Because the leader of the Realm of Fire is very no good, icky.
I see.
Point of interest, you do know that the person who has your brother is one of like the Lords of Fire. There is someone higher than him, but there's
I
kind
thought
of
it was a
like
her.
yes,
I thought it was
so-
like his mother or something.
but even still, one of the Lords of Fire, and it's like there's one above, and there's like 10 Lords of Fire, and then there's everyone else. Obviously, more hierarchies than that, but this is a figure of power.
And did we met this person, and they asked something of us, didn't they?
Did we?
Because
I
that was the
remember
whole
meeting
reason
them.
we were going to the elemental plane of water, wasn't it?
No, we were doing that to start a war.
We were doing that to start a war.
Yeah.
But what was the point behind that?
To distract them from us taking the brother.
So we take the brother to the
You take
elemental plane of water.
yeah, the plan, because I
and then
remember
they
having this
assumed
chat.
sort of that
The plane of water took him.
yeah.
So their
Yeah.
choice is either war or just forget about it. And considering we're in the elemental plane of fire, you know, it could be.
And what do I
Good
need to do to
opportunity.
get the magic seal off his? And would they know if I took him to a different realm after I took him to the elemental plane?
So, because of the fact that they have the seal, they can
Track him.
use like scrying spells to
Hmm.
track the seal, or certainly find out where the seal is. Now, that doesn't mean, when you go back to Earth, if you go back to Earth straight away now, they might not know where you are, like exactly, but they'll know. Like you go to a main city, and it won't take them long to figure out, they're just in, Alzeth, they're in Kalos, they're in the Godland. It won't take them long to go and pinpoint off of the scries.
So, do we know the name of this lord that owns the Callum?
If you're asking me, I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Quite a
I think he
while.
just referred to them as my lady.
Yeah, something like that.
It was definitely given a name because I remember it in some relation to Ember. Because I thought it was like Ember's mother or something.
Quick question. Right now we're still discussing about what we know, right? We're not talking about anything in character. Because, right?
I mean,
I'm
we could
correct.
start.
It's a little bit of both. It's really just me discussing what's going on.
Okay, because to be fair, I'm also very confused, which is
Yeah,
not
it's kind of
surprise, but
50-50 again.
But so So, Ember is still on board with us and everything. Like she doesn't have any stake in the
To your
situation.
knowledge.
And was she the one who suggested this plan?
No, I wasn't, because I was being funny. But then it turned out to be an alright plan. Say alright, I'm being truly chaotic right now. I just want to see two massive parties fight.
So you just thought it would be funny if you started a war, pretty much.
Yeah.
Is Ember with us at this point?
I think
Yep.
open setting bureau. Okay.
I just
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to charge my headset. She's just kind of a little way away because she's not involved in what you guys actually want to do. She's just, you know, the taxi. So she's just quite happy letting you guys chat out what you want to do, and then she'll teleport you and bugger off. Probably very quickly.
So we found. Have we found Callum? Have we got Callum? His name is Callum, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's in my. I've got him by the shoulders. I'm
So-
shaking him hard.
So we've got Callum, but now we need to figure out what to do with Callum, because he's got that thing on his neck or whatever it was, a seal. Was it a seal? Or
Yep.
whatever.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So, I mean, who got rid of our seals? It was the pirate bitch, right? Well, I of course not our seal. It was your
Don't you
seal.
dare call her that.
Yeah, there are two players, and one character who'd rip your throat out for calling her a bitch.
Well, of course, Mitha didn't say. To be fair, Mitha doesn't know the pirate person.
We're-
so.
And
We're still
from what we
talking.
understand, it's a different seal.
And like,
At
I
least
said,
for those
not
who've seen the
same.
series.
It's not the same kind of magic as our head exploding
It's
magic.
not a rune. It's different.
Oh.
We had runes.
Yep. Yeah.
type of spell
Wha-
that
what-
Eleanor
meaning-
recognizes.
Meaning it may not be like as significantly difficult to dispel because that required finding a rune wizard to fucking undo it.
Oh hey.
Well, I mean, do I know stuff like dispel magic that might work? I do.
Well, it depends if we can find someone of high enough stature to.
I mean, do you think a
Or high
5th
enough
level
power.
dispel magic would work? Probably not.
I'm pretty sure the lord, like a lord or lady of the plane of fire, is probably put a higher level spell on.
But, yeah.
That's just in general.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
you
is
can
it
always
the
try
type
it
of-
if you want.
Is it the type of thing that Eleanor recognizes?
I think I know what you're asking about here, and I don't think it is.
Actually, would
because
it be
I
something
can't
that
pronounce
Methea recognizes? Because she has studied
Testing
the elements.
or whatever it is.
So would
That
you
thing,
think,
I don't know how to say
Okay,
it.
yeah, then it's not that.
do you think this could be something like a curse that could be linked to elementals in any way? Because it is the animal plane. I wonder, do you think they use like anything like that as like the base of a base of the thing? Like, you know, what am I trying to say?
Is
Is
it
it like-
Trying to say,
el-
can he use his knowledge of the elements to decipher this magic?
Yeah, or something like that.
If you want to roll, if anyone wants to roll me an Arcana check, they can.
Sure, my Arcana isn't the best, but I'll try.
I'll get Angela to do one as well.
Okay, well, Angela definitely knows.
Okay. Okay.
Brilliant. It's-
Okay, that's a
Okay.
29.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Angela just wah, 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 sitting there on the fucking chair.
Yeah, which she's still on, by the way.
Cheers.
Blowing around.
I still don't know what the deal with that is. If I'm perfectly honest, but you wanna float your chair.
To be
I
fair, neither do we. I mean, she just kind of picked it up. And instead of something
Yeah.
useful, she decided to grab that. So,
Yeah, so Angela, do you perhaps know
What do?
what
What
it
do?
do?
All
Well,
3 people
considering
point
this
to the
stupid
neck.
high roll.
What to do?
Wait, does that actually cut it? Hold on, I need to do math. I also need to remember what this spell is.
You can hear the steam
Oh.
coming out of his ears.
Yeah, I hear it now. I mean, I'm listening to, you know, as you say that, I've got for the stream fire playing ambient music, and half of the music is just lava bubbling and steam sounds. So yeah, I quite literally can hear the steam coming off his ears right now. I sent it to you, Neve,
Amazing.
if you want to.
I did see. I will listen to it while we do this.
Quite
Plus
atmospheric.
spellcast modifier. Well, that's interesting. Angela just kind of, I was gonna say walks up. She floats over.
Looks like she figured it out.
And just kind of, with this classic, and only Cad's gonna know this, but
Gnome-like
smug glee is on
elegance.
King's face.
Oh yeah, I know the exact face.
Oh yeah,
I imagine it right now. I can see it clear as day.
She just kind of looks and goes, whoosh, like wafts her hands, and the spell just disappears.
Damn. Well, that's that taken care of. We should probably move fast just in case that someone knows
Oh,
broken.
Yeah,
Well-
most likely.
I guess we're avoiding our scheduled international incident. Interplanular? I don't know what's
Damn.
about this.
Didn't start a war.
Isn't that a shame?
Maybe we should get out of here.
Okay. Yes.
Would be a
Ember.
good idea.
We
Ember!
have basically we have essentially accomplished most of what we can do here. Like, I don't think there's anything else. We didn't start the fire.
We
Yeah.
didn't start a fire.
Fire.
It
Let's
was always
fucking
burning
go.
since the world began.
let's leave it now before we all die.
It was always burning since the realm has been turned. Anyways, yes, Ember. I think we're pretty much done here.
Oh, I'd like to
Yes,
ask.
can we believe?
I'd like to
Unless
ask how.
anybody else, Caden.
More still looking around.
Specifics?
How does everyone look here? Like, how hot is everyone looking? Because Stilla is completely fine.
Oh, damn.
Like a little
man.
sweat,
as
but
in
he's
player
got.
character?
Fire.
Yeah, the player
What
character.
fucking sweat?
Oh, Vermis is half dead.
Vermis is here.
Vermis? I was gonna say
Wait, no.
Vermis. Yeah.
Vermis?
No,
Vermis?
Vermis isn't. Wait, sorry. That's why Ember showed up. I forgot that I did that.
Vermis has been gone for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vermis.
Wait,
I remember.
you just dragged.
I
him
also
into
really
wrote
the
it down
brain.
myself
I
because
forgot
I'm
he
still
existed.
set to be DM/Vermis on.
Yeah,
Thingy, I was
change
like,
that. Because you're winter now.
You're not even winter. I'm
That's
pretty sure you're no
fine.
one.
He is winter.
Well,
Winter's here.
even winter
He's
ain't
winter.
great.
Damn,
Winter's been
winter
very
in the realm
quiet.
of fire. Man's just melting.
Yeah, he's.
Mina is fucking shining right now with all the fire, like, just bouncing back off her, like all the light from the fire.
It's like a
She's
fucking.
right
What do
now.
you call them? Disco
Yeah,
light.
she's in
Yeah.
the
Go for disco.
Eleanor's covered from head to toe in leather and other materials. She's not doing too hard.
She's not doing too cold either.
Basically, everyone's kind of in pain.
Stilla's pretty alright.
You can't see Amethyst pain because if you look at her, you just get blinded.
Maribel is in full plate armor. Pretty
Yeah,
much,
you
so-
are.
Every
you're being-
time, can I just say, every time Morgan says Amethea, I instantly think he's talking about Amina.
Yeah.
I also thought that.
I
mentioned
kept-
this fucking,
was
I
so
mentioned this,
tempted
like,
to
2
go,
days ago.
Amina's not here.
I mentioned this like 2 or 3 days ago. When was
I
it?
know.
Like, literally, we're gonna get so
I
confused.
didn't realize it until it was actually
Yeah.
him, though.
It's why I kind of drop the A a lot of the times and just call her Mina.
Mina.
So, Ember, is there anything that you have to do playing a fire before we leave? Because personally, I'd like to get gone.
Well, sure, yeah. I mean, there's nothing I can't do like later on.
I mean,
As much
You
as
need
I
to
would
pick
love
up
to study this
groceries,
area.
you know, maybe.
I'm pretty
I'm willing to
much
help
in-
if
If we've got
wish.
time for me to pick up
Like,
groceries,
Ember?
Of course, I'll
I've actually got a
happily join
list.
you. Yes, of course.
Ember,
Hmm?
I'm in your complete debt. There's nothing
Oh, I
I
know.
won't do for you. Like other than
She
our
says, stuffing her
agreed-
face.
Yeah.
Oh, I
other
know.
than other than our agreed contractual obligations, you have my favor, and do not forget that.
I will.
Okay. Die.
It's great.
Well, as
Uh,
much as I would love to stay here and kind of
Where
like,
did you want to
you
go?
know, do a bit more research,
where do you want to go?
we do kind of have a bit of a hot target in our back.
Sorry, but
when you think
What
about
other?
it.
Oh, sorry, just before, like, so you said 5. She has access to 5 planes.
Yeah.
What?
Fire,
Can you just get like
air.
a list?
earth, water,
The other
world.
plane.
The world.
Material.
Yeah, material. Thank you.
Yeah, material.
Well, before we go, sorry.
Then what's the last one?
Which one do you want to get up your home?
I mean,
No,
I feel like we need to get Callum
fire,
safe.
earth, water, and the material plane, and then what else?
Oh,
Water.
Wind.
Wind.
Wind, water,
No.
pick one.
I said
Air.
water.
Wait, huh? What?
I
what-
said-
Then air, okay.
My guy,
there we
what?
go.
It's the 4 elements and earth.
okay, what then?
Water, earth. Oh no, the Fire Nation's about to attack.
So the Fire Nation didn't attack.
We
The
don't know
Fire
yet.
Nation was about to attack.
Hmm.
Nothing has changed. So
we're not
Um,
gonna be thinking just disguise yourself. I swear, whichever side's winning.
let's head back to the
What would you
material
disguise
plane
yourself
and
as, a lava
discuss-
lamp?
Elemental.
Let's head back to the material plane. There are a few things I still would like to accomplish, but I just want to get my brother safe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, surely the
Great.
destruction
Well,
of the
Can I
fire.
finish this, like, apple crumble first?
Is there apple crumble here?
It's lava crumble. Like,
No, it's apple. That's right.
It's,
we
it's
have
just very
apples
warm.
in the plane of fire.
We have good trade relations, like the material plane. I say we.
Who's your main source? Like, who knows about this?
So, you know when you meet people that like aren't from your town, and you're like, I don't know where they're from, but that's cool. That's what somebody in like a disguised self. Half of the traders you see walking the streets are like us.
Okay.
Does that mean I should start like, you know, attacking them and then seeing which side they're on?
Yes.
So we can find out?
That will definitely go down
I-
well.
I don't think attacking random strangers on the street is a good idea, even for us.
Amethea, sweetheart, we've just avoided an international incident. I would not like to go spark another one.
That you would have caused.
Wait, potato, potato. Winter, my fair boy.
Tomato, tomato.
I mean, we've avoided conflict, and we've avoided being in.
I always
We've
prefer to use my
avoided
word
conflict.
rather
We
than
just
my
killed
knife,
the fucking
but-
boys.
That's true. Let's go back to the.
Oh yes, I did hear of that exploit. How would it go? How did it fare?
I
for
mean,
you?
we lost someone because of it, but
Oh,
And he
Oh, yeah.
will
You
be
even-
found.
Sorry, Methea, were you party when that was happening?
Yes.
yeah.
You met Elkon.
yeah, Sakun took her blood.
Okay, yes, that's correct.
Remember, I met you guys before you met the vampires.
Yeah. So basically, the 3 women went off. I say the 3 women. There were like 2 guys in the group, so it makes sense that most of the women went off.
Most of
Half of the party
most
went off
high.
to go fuck over with Bart and find out what his shtick was, and the big dick group went to fight the boys.
Yeah. And then we found Lady.
Lady Kitties.
We were so
found Lady
Chad,
Liz.
we had an
The
entire
demons-
army following us of
demons-
mages. And we
demons
just
said
strode
which
into
woman.
town.
Then we arrived in our magical ship, crashing to the roof. That's what happened, right? I swear
Yeah.
that's what happened. Yeah. And then Hakun was just dead. Well, no, he was ash. He was literally ash. He became ash. Or
I
dust.
became Roman.
Yeah, you became Roman.
Yep. So, Are you going? Go back to the material plane? Sorry, I finished the apple pie now. It's good.
I thought it was apple
Pie
crumble.
crumble.
Can I get his facts straight?
I mean, I don't think staying here is a good idea because we definitely have a bit of a, we're definitely going to be confronted probably quite soon about what we've just done. But
Then shall we be on with it?
Please, somewhere cooler.
Probably for the best.
I mean, I've heard the.
So Stilla goes to
water
give
plane's
you
pretty cool.
his jug of water and realize it's significantly lighter.
I mean, if you want, I could turn into a water elemental and just stand inside me. But you know.
I think she'd prefer not to do that.
Yeah, I
But,
don't.
you know-
I don't think that'd be the best for
We
Eleanor.
can leave the minute you say a location.
Let's head. Anybody?
I'm so curious to know what would happen if Eleanor just said home.
Where should we head in particular? Anybody have any ideas in mind?
Oh, there's no particulars. Like, give me a plane.
Material.
Oh.
Let's go.
Great.
Yeah,
And
I thought we had
she
said
cast
that.
a spell. And you guys all return to the material plane. Actually, I'm gonna move to that one.
You know what's really funny? That. Oh, look at my boy!
Hey, no,
Look at that.
get those new tokens up there.
I forgot to download them. Hold on.
Look at how cool this Stilla is.
Whoopsie.
Excuse you, I made sure to get those to you. They were being incredibly difficult.
You
Oh.
done fucked up?
Wow, look at those names.
Oh, we're going to get to describe our party again. That will be nice. Give everyone a bit refresher on it.
Yeah, because I don't know who I'm looking at.
Yeah, to give context to those names, it was also just to get them to the front if you downloaded them straight from there and not just
Yeah, I did
drag
guess.
and dropped. But it was also because I was playing a lot of Fire Emblem, and when a character gets an upgraded vision or look, they're called Ascended or Mythic. So
Mythic Maribel.
no, it's Ascended. for
The
me.
M&M.
So, how old is everyone in this party?
Before the time skip, when it was first done, Eleanor was 26. So maybe like 28 now.
Wait, so yeah, there was a 2 year time skip then, was there?
Oh yeah, that's
I don't
right.
know.
Then
I thought so.
Maribel would have been like 24, 25 at this point.
Technically, before the time skip, Amicia wasn't there. But she was 18, but now she's 20.
What?
No, you'd come after the time skip, so you'd.
Yeah, I know, but technically before, Amicia would have been 18. That's what I said. But she's 20 now.
Huh?
You joined after the
She's
time skip.
20.
You don't have to.
I'm just
Yeah.
telling you, technically
You have
she
to
would have
follow
been.
the rules of the time skip.
You exist outside time. You were
Yeah, sure.
conceived.
I mean, technically, yeah, I guess you're true.
I am true. I am the truest of true.
Damn, Winter's changed a lot. What the fuck?
Yes, then Papa's got in a new design.
Man stripped down all of his clothes after getting
I'm
beat
even
up and
more
shit.
handsome.
Just taking off his cloak.
I feel bad that I'm the only one of the new border. I asked you.
You didn't send me your
Yes,
art.
because I asked everyone, like, but pretty much one person said they were gonna do it. So I was like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna quote a message here.
No, you don't call anything, because when I was.
He doesn't need to know he's the only one. It will be funny on Wednesday.
Oh, you.
Same, it was funny on Wednesday.
So just to
But also,
clarify-
you didn't
Fucking
send
lied.
me your art, so
Because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna, but just because a lot of other people said they weren't. And
I
they fucking lied to me.
I specifically said send your art in character
Aye.
art so I can get to it if I need to, and you just never did.
Oh, did you? Oh. I don't even know. To be fair, I don't even know where this art is. So.
Well, we figured out that issue.
So,
I have 2 children with me.
Isn't
You
your
do.
brother like not as young?
your brother is 18, right?
He should have.
Isn't your other brother older
he
than
was-
you?
He was 18 when I was 22, so now he's like 20.
It's the same age as me. Well,
so
let
And
me-
the other
clarify-
brother's still younger than me. He's like 18. The weird like sus brother is fucking. What was the sus brother's name?
Crap.
Did we even give him a name?
John.
John.
We did because we were really
Sure it
enjoying
wasn't
the J
Derek Jesus?
names. Derek, it's not Derek. His name is not Derek. We
Derek
joked
doesn't
about it.
begin with a J.
Yeah. Derek isn't here. Well, he is here, but not here.
He's always with us.
He's always in a campaign somewhere.
Oh, by the way, a little bit of lore. Derek Tesco is actually a persona that the Elemental Plane of Fire use to disguise themselves as traders.
Damn.
He nearly died in my last campaign.
Yep. But he would have come back because, you know,
So we defended him for
can always
nothing.
do. Yeah, you did.
Wait, he was carrying apples too. He had the apple crumble. It all
No,
adds
you're
up.
carrying bananas.
I was never Derek Tesco.
He had loads of fruit. One of them was bananas. Iberia didn't know how to eat a banana, so ate an entire banana, and didn't get the hype.
I remember that.
Understandably so.
That's all I really remember from Derek Tesco.
Just to quickly clarify, my character's the oldest in
Oh,
Oh,
the
yes.
oldest, yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I miss Samira.
I also. miss
Okay,
it.
good to know.
Sounds like
Winter
you.
doesn't have an age, but
Don't
mean,
worry about
actually, you know what? I mean, no,
No?
no, you're not. But you'll
Who's
find that
older
out
than-
later.
Well,
Yeah,
technically,
but I mean
Onyx.
in the past.
Oh, yeah, technically, you're not the
Isn't
oldest in the
Onyx,
party.
Onyx technically here? Can you think
So,
about it?
We'll
Do we
explain
want
that.
to do introductions, or do we
Well,
just want
she's
to?
not here
Well,
yet,
we
so
haven't met yet.
yeah.
Haven't
So
met
I
yet.
think we'll do it when we
Don't,
meet her.
yeah.
So for now,
This is
It's
She's-
actually quite good, but I
Also,
just wanted
when-
to know. It's like,
Where the hell are we?
yes,
in the
where
fire
have we
area?
ended up?
That is a great question, and one I can answer now.
Wait,
You
we
have landed in the exact same location that you kind of left.
So,
Andrew.
who room?
Ruined room.
You
Is there
landed.
someone staying in it now?
There's just some girl cleaning it up. Like, God heavens, why did? Oh God.
You've landed in, as far as you can tell, a slightly run down, slightly ruined, like shed farm stable, maybe something like this.
As soon as Cecil arrives, he takes a
That's
big
right.
breath. Ah,
The-
smells like
the-
shit and manure.
Kind of
The
reminds me
in-room-
of home.
The in-room that Amethea destroyed got immediately attacked by assassins directly after, so we left there, right? Did we?
No, the assassins were killed before we left.
Okay.
We dealt with it.
Because I remember Eleanor having one of them as a meal.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I just realized I I only have one like damaging spell, two maybe.
That's okay. It's okay.
Okay. So,
Tidal wave.
anyways.
Tidal wave. We have a vampire in the party.
The big farm is located in the kind of crossroady area between the Grain Rift and the Cat. So
Okay.
you guys haven't really traveled too far from where you were.
Weren't we in like what's it called by the massive wall?
Alvos.
Weren't you in?
I have no idea what it's called because I can't find the map.
Alvos?
The massive wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Kalawas. So it's a distance away from Kalawas, but it's in the same realm of like It's in the same area.
I mean, I've just gone on World Anvil.
Only about
So-
2 days by horse.
If I look outside, what do I see?
Pretty much just like,
Plains, farmland,
yeah, but most of it looks old and not
tended to.
used.
Build villages are not far away from here.
Looks like
Wondrous
because this
location
place-
you've dropped us at.
You look at the other way, and you can just about see the Graying Rift. It looks like this place was like abandoned because of it. They were like, "Oh, don't want to have corrupted plants," even though
Fuck.
totally fine.
This, Ruben, I don't know if you know, this could be. I'm gonna type it to you.
That'd be funny. Oh,
Where he got.
oh, that's real interesting.
Oh, I now know exactly what was said.
I
I have no clue.
didn't know that. There would be a couple of these up and down.
I'm just saying, like, it would be really funny if,
but- But at the same time, the fire plane, and certainly the members that return to the material plane, would have picked farmhouses that were abandoned.
I mean, it would have been at this point.
Yeah. Oh, if it would have been before this, then they wouldn't have chosen it. They chose ones because of the rift. So, you return. You are situated close to the rift. Kind of semi-central to everything that you so far have been at all involved in. And you're completely and utterly free, as far as you can tell. Do what you like, as per usual.
I mean, are you sure we're free to do as we like? I mean, I'm sure we've got a lot of people who want to kind of hunt us down right now.
Well, from the circles I've been in, your name do pop up a couple of times. Do you know what they call you out there? No?
I don't know. Yeah, well, I think Amithia would know because she kind of stalked them a bit and found more about them, but, but I don't know. Morgan doesn't know.
What you guys want to be called? This is me sort of trying to give the party a name because we don't have one.
Oh,
So, what do you guys want to be
misfits. I don't know.
named? No.
I don't know. Well, other people may think of that because, I mean,
They wouldn't.
of
call
course,
us
this
the
is out
misfits.
of character discussion now, isn't it? What we should be
Yeah,
named.
I mean, I was thinking jailbreakers. Just as a title for the party.
The people do know of you guys. Some people, normally the ones in, well, mainly the ones in
Shady areas. I too have been tracking them down because they have a unique link to someone.
So
The people don't, they haven't got a name for you. You're just kind of known as, oh, the ones that, and then insert horrible thing that you guys did. Oh, the ones
We
that
saved the
escaped
town.
prison. Oh, the ones that killed the voice. Oh,
We did kind of save a town.
We
actually.
saved the
Also-
town.
I mean,
So that
I mean,
outweighs all the bad.
I mean, also, when you think about it, we almost got a town destroyed by a dragon because.
no, that town
Oh, I said
was
almost.
destroyed.
It was destroyed. Oh shit. Well,
we just
also
gave
got a town
directions,
destroyed.
okay? We didn't destroy
You gave
that town.
directions.
No, we didn't. Drew did.
Yeah.
We can blame that on that one.
Did we do that while we were arrested? Too?
Oh, the ones
Yep.
that
Yep.
the army's after. Oh, we can keep going.
Killed
The
the
people
voice.
know of you by title, but not by name.
Right,
To be fair, they
so-
probably will be calling us by the people who killed the voice. So that's probably like our main title right now.
It would probably be good for us to figure out our next plan. You know.
That's most
Just in
definite.
case.
We definitely need to do something. I mean,
There's plenty of things we can do. I'm more here to serve you guys in your efforts, as they say.
I'm just here to tag along. A bit
Nice.
more of a personal involvement as well, but
Well, I mean, my involvement is very personal, I'll have you know.
what is
So-
your involvement?
A story for another time, maybe. But we have aligning interests, I'll have you know. All of you, in fact.
Oh.
Yes, I'm quite interested in all of you, as I've explained before when we met. And I would love to discuss it more with you, were we not in a tiny, destroyed hut. That beam's about to fall. Didn't that about left a bit? Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Maribel just, if it falls, Maribel will just swat it, right? But
fair enough. Point being, we need a direction, so I was wondering if you could point us. That's all.
That was north.
So we're like Kalawas, you said.
Slow climb.
No, we're in the crossroads near the Grain Rift and the Vercat. You see that little like crossroads there?
Let me see. Okay, yeah.
We're close to the
Right
grain.
next to the Grain Rift, yeah, pretty much. I mean, what are all these objectives? These objectives that we don't care about anymore, do we?
It's not a
was
game,
like-
there are no objectives.
No, these like marks. Because we were
If you're
supposed
talking
to
about the
kill all of these.
skulls, those are all of the
Is the map meant to
rebels.
be on the screen right
Yeah,
now?
the rebel factions that were scattered.
No, they're on World Anvil,
We
which
could team up with one of them.
That's an issue.
I'm
'cause I can't
I'm gonna put the map onto the actual Roll20.
Because the people
soon.
watching will have no
I
idea.
appreciate that.
And Amina has no idea.
I just hadn't yet done it.
Well, we could always team up with a rebel faction.
There was a place that I wanted
So,
to
I believe,
go.
and I need you all to confirm that. I think Pop-Tart was.
Pop-Tart!
He was in the capital gathering information about.
Pop-Tart!
Neve, what a stupid question. Of course I don't.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't either, but I remember talking to you about it.
I fucking forgot about Pop-Tart. How could I?
How do you forget about Pop-Tart?
How could I forget
Easily.
about
He's
like
the main character of the story.
he's like
Um,
he's become like this edgy like dark warlock rogue with like demonic
Hobgoblin.
powers and like fucking wings and shit.
I know that Vermis and Pobtod were looking for the whatchamacallit, mostly because I had that written in my notes and because
Yes, the whatchamacallit. A classic item.
I can't remember what they're called, even though they were just said. Rebels?
Rebels, I see.
That. I could not think of what rebels were then for a minute.
I mean, there's a few groups of rebels. But there's one in Peace Corps.
The ones we met.
But the cultists.
I have
Mhm.
something that
You
I
haven't met them.
like to do.
Troy.
Oh, yeah,
So-
sorry, I didn't meet them.
What might that
Question
be,
for the-
Maribel?
Question for the DM.
Oh, that's me.
Um,
Yeah, hi.
In the original campaign, in Mistra's Font, there was a town that was basically being forcefully converted to a god's belief. And Maribel wondered if it was possible to alter the conversion to her own god. And I believe that if I could gain Bane's favor, and now Maribel's speaking out loud, she'll explain this to the people who weren't there for it.
Are you saying the part
Um,
about trying to convert people to a god?
I will, yes, I'll say this town was basically,
This is still a perks right up.
essentially, it was built to foster this praise and religion towards this deity. But I have my own plans for the place. I wish to alter the source of the belief. I think that doing so would gain me some favor with someone who I have long hoped to, let's say, bring to the light. And I believe in doing so, I would be granted a boon, potentially, or at least some form of favor. And she'll look at Eleanor and say, I want Hucklin's soul back.
I'd rather not just put my trust in the gods.
They have the power, though.
And they also ask for a lot in return.
True, they do. I have yet to pay the price, I believe, for my actions, but I think doing this for him would please him.
Well, I'm waiting to hear back from some good friends and what they find. You should all remember Ulria. And, of course, Gabrielle.
Hard to forget.
Well, I believe I've quite forgotten.
I do not believe I know who you're talking about.
She's directly speaking to a couple people, but Misha, you know full well who Gabrielle is.
It's just Morgan who doesn't know.
Oh yes, I remember now. I stole a book. Well, I technically stole a book from them, accidentally stole a book from them, but it's fine.
You did what? Misha, you realize that by blood they are technically my family.
I didn't mean to steal them. I wanted to purchase a book. I summoned a beast, but then I kind of realized that maybe a few weeks later that once you take blood from the beast, the blood would just disappear once that beast also disappears. So I pretty much stole. Well, I bought it with like counterfeit blood, I guess you call it.
What a lovely transaction price. We used to use leathers back in my place. But blood? Now that is...
I would be happy enough to return it, because it was a mistake.
Sistilla, do you know of, Eleanor's true nature?
I think I've gleaned some of the facts about it.
Eleanor is just going to look over at him. I think you've more than gleaned.
I'd like to inform you that she has a rather extensive family. Quite extensive.
I feel like we've all kind of experienced this personally.
And
I have
powerful as well.
Really experienced it with them, but I suppose if that's where we're heading, that's where we're heading. So, yeah. Shall we get along with it? Muffin.
What's that?
That's who we're heading to. We're gonna find him.
What the fuck was that?
That was my father.
Did he actually say the Muffin Man?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
He brought a muffin into my room, went to my brother's room, and my brother apparently talked about it, and also brought up the Muffin Man.
Now there's a fight.
And screaming.
Get that
Um,
bitch! Get the Muffin Man!
Kill the Muffin Man. But yes. I think one of the dogs may have like jumped outside for a little bit. In our backyard.
Anyways,
Anyways.
let's head to Eleanor's family's.
So, do
One
we want to go
of-
see Pirate Lady, or do we want to go see, well, Vampire Queen?
But we don't. I mean, we suggested bringing up Pirate Lady because she might be able to help us with Callum's like neck seal situation. But now that it's gone, I don't really. I want to get his memory back, but honestly, I think he just needs to be rehabilitated.
I don't think going to see any part of Eleanor's family will help with that.
Well, I feel like we need to find Callum a safe place.
He needs to experience the vicissitudes of life.
And do you think a safe place for a human with... Well, does he have any power?
The safest place is with me, and I believe he does. Doesn't it's the Is he not able to protect himself? Like Ruben, did we confirm whether or not Callum had any ability to speak up?
Where who? Sorry.
Callum, my lost
Oh, your
lamb brother.
Your actual brother, yes.
Your ex-lost brother.
He's still pretty quiet. It looks like he still hasn't remembered anything. He's kind of looking around. He looks at you with trust, but he doesn't seem to know why.
Okay.
Which
To be
obviously,
fair, I don't know why this could be a
because he's his
confusing
brother.
situation. I've really not seen our fucking party. I mean, it's obviously probably not helping him with this whole like mess of a party we have.
I mean, to be fair, three of these people, 4 if you include Sistilla, look human.
Black
And
scales,
so far-
slightly glowing eyes, human enough.
Abel, very tall, pretty much dead looking, pale.
Werewolf.
Werewolf, a fucking dragonborn, a teen sitting on the floating chair.
She's 20.
She's 20 now, yeah.
Young woman.
And a
you
half
know,
elf with glowing eyes.
Yeah.
So
Anyways,
John has some fighting capabilities, but not much. And you would know that he, you were the brute force. He was very much the brains.
That's how I imagine it with Callum, at least.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean John here. I mean Callum. You don't know how much he remembers of that. You don't know how much he's able to replicate that, but he had that ability.
I do need to find somewhere safe for him, something to help him remember who he is, but I don't know what that is at this point. So, tag along, hooray!
Unless we somehow take control of a city or a town, claim it as
Now,
our own.
if you remember, there are two old members of this party that are doing various tasks for you. Pop-Tart and Vermis.
Yes.
I don't remember exactly what tasks they were, so if anyone can remember...
Pop-Tart
They were investigating the rebels, right?
Vermis went to talk to Aurea before going out and doing his own thing.
Yeah.
And Pop-Tart, he was just scouting for something. I don't remember exactly.
He was first scouting the Citadel, and that's why we went to the tower, because he was watching Bart. He was spying on Bart. And once we did that, then I think we then sent him off something to do with
Search for the rebels.
Search for the rebels, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, for Pop-Tart. I couldn't exactly remember what Vermis was doing right now.
I have that
He's
in my notes. I can send you the exact thing.
Trying to find Hallie's family so he can give them bad news.
Hey, let's not go there, alright? It's still sore.
Oh, well, they kind
It's
of
been
know
like
because
2 years. What do you mean it's still sore?
It's been a bit less for Ruben.
True.
It's
Anyway,
pain.
It's been like a year and a half over.
So, if you want to store your two brothers somewhere, that could be one place that would be one potential place that would be out of the way in that sense.
What would be?
I don't really know anywhere that would be a safe place for them right now because we're
Prison?
sort of
And that's my point.
enemies.
Is that what I mean is that Vermis could, obviously depending on what he does, and depending on
just
what
like
message I receive,
baby.
he could take them under his wing
I see.
and go, right, we're doing this for your brother, so
Are you sure you want to give Vermis control of 2 people when he could even take care of one fucking dinosaur?
Okay.
Nice.
I this is not because of that, but I would like Pop-Tart, my most loyal, most dedicated servant, Pop-Tart.
you want Pop-Tart to look after your boys?
Yeah, I want Pop-Tart to
You
take
want
care
his
of
them.
boy? She wants her boy to look after her boys.
my boy.
My boy.
And maybe he'll come back with some info on the rebels.
Mm. You know what I feel like we need to do is set up an actual base of operations for this whole, like an actual
These are
area
all
where we
great
can
I am
go.
on
ideas.
board. I am on board with that idea, but also we still have stuff we want to do, so we're
Yeah.
always going to be on the move at this point. So we'll think about it at some point. But good idea to raise.
Shall we get a move on then? We seem to be
Yes.
losing daylight, and I'd rather not travel in the dark, although I'm perfectly capable of doing so. Points at shining eyes.
Fair enough.
I would much rather travel in the dark.
I would most likely stand out in the dark.
Fucking dare you snitch on me, Ruben.
Yeah, like, fuck it, man.
What a dirty little crime boy!
What an actual bitch.
I feel like we need a meet up Mina.
Yeah, come on, we need to get a meter quickly, guys. Come on, we're going to meter. Go, 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 go!
Yeah, our
Okay,
objective
so
is to find the person we don't know about.
We will travel until we get tired, because pretty much all of us, like I have the light spell. If anybody can't see
What,
the dark,
wait, what happened to our flying cart?
Oh yeah, we do have that.
We also have that.
But
It's gonna be really hard for the spider lady to get to us if we do that, though.
You do not.
What happened to the flying cart? It's up here in my flying chair.
I don't believe
Ruben.
you do anymore.
Why?
No, we do.
We do?
What's the deal with
We
the
just
flying cart?
We just couldn't use it in the growing
Yeah.
rift because of the magic tornado things.
Oh yeah, we.
I fucking love the Graying Rift as a place.
Oh yeah, no, Kane still has it. Okay, yeah, you do. Sorry,
Yep.
I thought you'd lost it somehow. I don't remember.
I mean,
It
we
was
almost-
like falling.
we
It
almost
was
got-
like it was falling apart at one point, but I think we.
Yeah,
fixed it.
because of the earthquake.
yes.
That's why.
We pushed it to its absolute limit.
Yeah,
To, like,
even probably passes
get
through it as well.
But that's how we escape
Yeah.
from the capital, is using the cart, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yes.
then I
What-
bought 2,000 gold worth of lube right after that.
What's the plan here? Which direction? Where we going? What we're doing?
I
We're
believe
heading
it's
to-
Eleanor's family time.
Yes.
Okay,
That means you have to walk.
Neve, I tried, and I've been trying for the last, I think, 15 minutes to search through our DMs to find it. Good grief, have I wrote home and house and family
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, I've also tried searching for that. I have no idea where
Doesn't
her
exist.
actual house was from, so I think
Not
it
a
was over voice. We
um,
discussed that, but if we're going to anybody, we're going to be going to Gabrielle, because that's her only living family.
Yes, also, I will
Living
say,
in
Ruben,
heavy
Air
quotation.
quotes and- yeah, I was
we-
gonna say, living
it
in air
wasn't
quotes.
too far from the Graying Rift. at all.
Yeah,
'cause
we're
we went
already
there right after.
pretty much in the graying. So, and you guys now know the way pretty easily together. And you can fly.
Let's not fly so a
Sorry.
spider can
I
meet
just saw
us.
the beautiful borders. It is in fact very funny.
If we fly high enough, we can avoid them. So.
What do you mean, the spider lady that we're really trying to get into a party? Let's not do that.
Plus one on
Wait.
the counter. I forgot about the counter.
Okay, what the fuck is going on in the chat?
Hey, don't look at the fucking counter.
Here.
Look,
fine.
the counter's been abandoned, so leave it alone.
Let's
It's
just
not been
fucking play the game!
Ah,
I'm getting antsy.
so, you're heading up to Gabrielle's.
Yes.
Okay. You jump on in your flying ship. Oh, by the way, Kane, to catch you up on what's happened, you rolled a natural 20 on an Arcana check, which gave a total of 29, which allowed you to be able to work out how to release John Frey from his
Callum
spell.
Frey.
It was the fact that there's two
No,
of them is so
yeah,
fucking-
Callum Frey. Sorry, I was
Who
reading.
the fuck is John?
John is the
It's the sus one.
sus brother.
Yeah. The fake
Um,
one. Potentially not fake, but who knows?
And you basically freed him from the spell. He doesn't remember anything or anyone. And you are back in the actual continent of Illumis. And there you go, you're all caught up.
Hooray!
Whoop. So,
Oh my god.
So that was after everything. It was a lot easier to get her brother back than she thought it was gonna be.
yeah,
Um,
thanks to a natural 20.
we were gonna start a fucking war.
Yeah, I actually, because of the
It's not a
20,
war.
I gave Angela a +2 as well, and I succeeded by 1. So, be thankful.
Fabulous.
I'm fabulous.
I
Wasn't
mean,
even
yeah, I
here.
am.
Didn't even roll.
Exactly.
So-
I didn't even need to. That's how
You're-
amazing I am.
Yeah.
What you are is fucking intimidating, that goddamn chair.
You jump.
I'm sorry. I am nothing but happy and.
You jump into your
fun-loving
flying ship.
And friendly.
You jump in your flying ship and begin to make your way to the lavish castle that is Gabrielle's hideaway. That's what I was gonna do.
I
These.
just realized I could like maybe
Uh-oh.
I could probably like teleport us with decent like thing. There.
Okay, it literally takes you like 2 hours, 3 hours. Like you fly pretty quick.
Yeah.
The fuck? You arrive. Same sort of scene as before. We have a huge. Wait, do I have a map for this? Do I have a?
For what?
I have. Do I have? Nope. I do not.
Just find a picture of Castlevania.
Yeah, there's definitely a picture somewhere in here, but I'm not going to bother finding that. It is a very classic vampire castle. You've got a pathway that leads up to it. You've got the portcullis. You know, you see a bunch of gargoyles. You're not sure if they are, you know, gargoyles or statue gargoyles.
In some of the gargoyles.
That's a very stupid statement, but it works.
We're not sure if they're alive.
We're not sure if they're constructs or actual just statues.
However, thank you. The portcullis is up. And on your flight over, I was going to check passive perceptions,
Hello.
then I remembered.
I mean, even I've got a decent one, and I've even got.
Don't
what
care,
I think.
28.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up. It doesn't matter.
Hello.
Eleanor, you spot a couple of very key things. I think the first one that you would spot would be the 20 werewolves attacking or fighting with a rather large contingent of vampires.
We're getting down there now.
Yep. I would like to prepare a spell called Tidal Wave.
It might not be necessary. I'm just gonna like how lined up are they, Ruben?
Yeah, they're in like an
you're
area.
gonna charge through them with a flipping flying chariot.
No, I have a well, I could do that, but I also have a level 9 lightning bolt that I could just, if they're in a line, I
Oh,
can just.
boy. If you do that, you will get a bunch of vampires as well. This is not like regimented fighting. They are vampires and werewolves. They are fighting as brutally and as bestially as you'd expect them to.
It's lovely that you think I give a shit. If I hit the vampires.
Okay. By the way, your
Angela.
seat is probably strapped to the top of the chariot because I don't think it would fit in.
Angela's just like.
Do you remember that Mr. Bean episode where he fucking drives some
Oh boy,
fucking chair on
I know
top
exactly
of
what you're talking about.
That's me right now.
Yeah, it's not. But I appreciate the funny.
Right.
As you get closer, you do see another figure. Amina, would you like to describe what they see? Boy, I hope she's here. Oh, she is
I'm
here.
here.
Good. Okay.
Jeez. Alright.
What if?
I'm assuming I'm amongst the
Yeah, you're in the middle of the
menagerie.
room. Yeah.
Okay.
The menagerie. Nice.
So the main thing that you probably will see is how fucking tall she is. You can see an 8'2" giant fucking spider chick.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait.
Yeah.
Can you repeat what you said?
You fucking what, mate?
Yeah. You remember when Valdia was 7'6"?
How tall is the spider?
I'm sorry. I recall being denied to do this in the past, Ruben.
Meet Philu.
Can you explain how tall this?
I was very much denied
Two.
access to
The
doing
actual
this in the past,
fucking
Ruben. If
human
you
legs?
Explain yourself.
Yes, I have tiny human legs at the front. Shut up.
What the fuck is the point of that?
Drop my phone.
Wait, how tall is
And
this
I
spider?
remember that.
8'2".
Huh.
I'm actually mad.
No, to be fair, it makes sense because when you look at spiders in like spider slash, what do you call it? Spider hybrids.
Rider.
They're always
A
fucking
rider.
tall because the legs are quite tall themselves. Then you've got an extra body on top of that. So if you take a giant spider and add a torso on top of it,
Drider. With about shoulder length, whitish grey hair,
we've really
Dark.
made this party the weirdest.
stark red eyes, and dark purple to almost black skin.
What
Just
the fuck is this
smacking
party?
things with a fucking mace.
This is the weirdest party I think we've ever had and ever will have.
I think there could be some weirder ones.
Definitely, but we would have to make effort to make it weirder.
Cad's campaign.
I mean, I would say no. I don't think it's as weird as this. It was definitely a weird party, but not as weird as this.
We had a
Stop
tiny
killing me.
elephant
Hey, look, that Teddy was amazing for
And
the
a
short
robot.
time he was.
and a robot.
Okay, we have a vampire, a werewolf.
Looks mostly human. Doesn't look very human.
We've then got a shining dragonborn, amethyst dragonborn. We've got a quite a tall, dark lady. We've got a
The dark lady?
we've got a now
One
we've
of
got a
these
spider.
things is not like the other.
Okay,
I mean, if we just-
if we don't include Amina's character, because Amina isn't currently in CADS,
Yeah, true.
we have an alien, whatever character you're playing currently, and we have a robot, as well as
Coco, I'm
a bunny
playing.
girl, and a guy who's always wearing a mask.
Yes, we got a mask, a bunny.
Oh, I'm
cat.
the alien.
Why are you?
I was really trying to figure out who that was.
I didn't even like clock that he said alien, to be honest.
Like, who's the alien? Oh, wait, me.
Oh, that's me.
Hey.
Sandra's blue and has no hair. She stands out.
Oh,
Wow,
She
bald people are
And
aliens.
she descended from.
I forgot the Sanders bald.
She kind of stands out, no offense.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if we were side by side, the groups, I feel like ours would kind of outshine them a bit, mainly because
Again,
we've got a lot of tall
we don't-
and big people.
If we don't count Amina's character, because she's not there.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
not
not
in
there
the
yet.
thing yet.
I mean, you're right there. You are halfway through describing yourself. Anyway, let's continue that. Keep going. If you have any more.
No, that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
8'2", spider lady, art is right
Bit
there. for
purple,
all of
bit
the
white.
party.
Bonking with a
I did
mace.
describe it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just smacking things with a mace.
That's why
Just
I kind of made a
bonking 'em all over.
conversation, because, you know,
Yeah.
that's what we've said.
So,
Yeah.
fortunately, or potentially unfortunately for the bloodthirsty vampire in the party, the werewolves look more like a not sham, that's the wrong word, but half put together kind of assault force,
Okay.
like scout party, rather than an
As long as they
actual,
die.
rather than an actual like invading force or army of any description. They kind of just look like a bunch of werewolves. So quite quickly they're dispatched with, and by the time you get on the ground, maybe have a chance to like finish off one of them just for the sake of pride.
Spit on one of them at least.
One question: if I cast a concentration spell, then go into wild shape, do I lose
Okay,
that
there is
concentration spell?
there are one, maybe two werewolves left, and they are getting swarmed by about 15 vampires.
I'd still like to spit on one of their corpses.
Are you
so-
going to wild shape?
No, I never wanted the wild shape. I just wanted to like know, can I cast like
Oh.
summon elemental and then wild shape?
Yeah, you can maintain concentration while wild
Okay,
shape.
cool. Because I couldn't remember if I could.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, I just know I'm gonna do next combo because I've never used summon an elemental before, and I feel like something I
Cool.
should definitely use.
Triple elemental, double elementals. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
The question is, do I do conjure elemental instead so I can get the best one? But that's a 5th level, so I probably shouldn't.
Great. So, landing down. You kind of, well, actually, just realized, Eleanor, are you faster than the ship?
The walking speed 40 feet. I don't know how fast I am flying.
You have
It's
40 feet
considered-
fly as well.
Do I have 40 feet fly? I do. And I
Yep.
can bonus action dash, so maybe.
Don't know how quick the ship is.
Well, descending, I'd like to believe I'm a little bit quicker.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
There is a lot of elementals.
It's
jumping
the
in around.
bronze griffin is what we're using for it, right?
Yeah, it doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
It
Well, damn.
It doesn't say.
It can become a griffin for up to 6 hours. Okay, so it uses griffin stats.
Okay.
I'm just gonna add a griffin to your things, Kane.
Alright, cool. I was about to.
Cool. There we go. Griffin added. It actually flies. Maybe not a full griffin. Yeah, no, 80 feet. It flies at 80 feet. So it is quicker than Neve's fly, but obviously a lot less dexterous. Yeah, you land down on the ground, and Eleanor, if you would like to get the finishing blow on one of them, you can make me an attack roll.
I mean, sure, why not? I have no idea what my attacks are, by the way.
He's on the ground dying, so don't need it.
Yes, he is.
Do you want me to roll damage? Sure.
Nah, you know what? I don't think you need to. You watch Eleanor with a bestial, just almost a pure rage. Just at the minute it gets the airship gets close to the ground, she is out of the door, and just drive by with her sword like below her, just kind of carves through its head as she flies through it, like a flipping, like a paper, the paper cutter where you put paper in it and you just go the thing, and it's just that thing.
What does winter look like right now after seeing a bunch of werewolves get fucking? Yeah, wasn't his face? Like, what emotions is he showing?
What? I mean, roll me an insight check.
I wonder if he's shitting himself?
No. If I remember correctly, Winter's whole entire purpose is to fucking hunt those.
That's a 24.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't particularly care about that. What's just happened there. He's like, nice, yeah, that's pretty terrifying. But I'm fairly sure anyone would find that terrifying. So, yeah.
Can you put him in his token on the screen, please?
Don't really gather much. Yeah, point of interest, Neve. Do I have a Venus token?
Yeah, it's under Mythic.
Wait, there was more to that? Oh, yeah, I know what's happened here. Okay. 3 alt players. Oh boy.
Those of you that notice,
yes, there you go.
You do notice Amina is a bit disappointed that the fighting didn't last long. Fuck!
Yeah, Amina's real disappointed.
You notice that Amita is kind of a bit disappointed because as soon as she saw a fight, she did kind of, you can tell she got quite excited, but then it kind of died down very fast, so then she, kind of stood back down and just, just calmed down a bit.
Disappointed, are we?
Slightly, I haven't really fought that much since just joining you guys. I've mostly ran to people, and then the fight is over. But
Actually, was Winter Irish?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just remembered that. I was doing a voice, and I was like, that's not the right voice. He's Irish. Anyway.
Mine is sometimes a higher voice and sometimes my normal voice. Like, thing is, because you guys keep thinking I speak about my character when I'm in my normal voice, so I just go along with it. But I'm not. I'm not great.
So
Disappointing, I suppose.
we've approached this trader and we've met them and.
Well, we've just seen them, and they're there, holding a club.
Yeah, none of that has occurred.
Gonna fucking chop her down, right? Just like.
No, I've just slaughtered a werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
I'm
still
just thinking
flying
about
down.
what-
We've
just thinking about
landed.
what we did.
The Dryder's just
Yeah.
seen us dissolve our massive cart into a tiny little toy cart.
No.
I'm just thinking about the first time we met Winner.
Yeah, we bullied the living shit out of
We
him.
threw him down a pit.
You threw him down a pit and cast multiple spells on him.
You turned him into a crab, then threw him down the pit,
Yeah,
and
we
then
turned down the
we
crab, then threw down the pit.
we were throwing tidal waves at him
Yep.
Why the hell were you doing that?
because we didn't know that he was an ally at one point.
There was a massive wolf running at us.
Yeah,
He's like, yes,
Ruben
throw
never
it,
announced
get him.
his arrival.
Um,
I'm gonna float over to the fucking Jordan and be like,
I
"Whose
could
side are you
technically-
on then?"
I mean,
The
she would be dead.
before this even occurs, and we will come to that. The werewolves. Nope, wrong things. That could have been. Speaking of
The vampy
potential
boys.
diplomatic incidents, the vampires head over to Eleanor and kind of, do a little bow. Go, yes, Bloodare. Thank you for showing up and helping.
no formalities, please.
Yeah, of course. Get the werewolves, get the bodies in. Let's sort all this.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
They've already hit the floor.
They did. So, why are you here? Last information we had was, the letter.
Ah, yeah, I was coming.
I
to
delivered that
think
myself. Sorry.
Yeah, we'd finished our business much sooner than expected, so thought we'd come in person,
Would you like to see Gabrielle?
if that's at all possible.
Then I shall personally escort you. Yes. Clean up here. And he kind of saunters off with a bit of a jig in his step.
Ruben just saw me doing a jig and was like, you know what, I'll use the word jig.
Huh?
I don't know how many people will see it, but Eleanor will just do a kind of gesture to follow.
Even though you say a jig in his step, I just imagine him like running up and clicking his heels like.
No. Yahoo! Anyway,
Still will follow, no complaints. Although keeping an eye on the lovely 8-foot-tall rider lady.
who, by the way, has
Oh, she's taller than me?
Yeah.
yeah.
8'2", my
Final.
dude.
We should probably explain what the rider lady sees. So,
Yeah.
who'd like to go first?
Thank you for volunteering, Caden.
Well,
Yes, well done.
as
Appreciate
you
it.
see his glowing orange eyes lock with yours, you see forget the description up here, a 6'4"
We got snake and spider.
Yuan-Ti
Sorry.
man. Yuan-Ti man with black scales adorning his face. He's well dressed to an extent, however, it does not seem to be clothes of this region. They look quite tribal and not very refined culture. You see his dagger has a sort of misty black aura to it, and it's got 3 plumes of feathers at the bottom with a snake-like guard to it. Make me a perception check.
And while you're doing that, laugh at my funny.
Okay.
Me.
Yes, make me a perception check.
You're funny.
True.
That is actually very true.
Okay. You
I
don't
can't
see
Perception's not good.
you don't see much else about him, but you do notice a pouch on his side. Everyone with perception higher than like 13 if they pass a perception.
I don't know.
You
Let
see
me have a-
that the inside of the
Because it's 15.
Oh, yeah, never mind that. You do see it. You see, because I'm only bringing this up now, because I haven't really, you see a pouch,
Okay.
and slightly open it is, you see inside of it, bunch of eyes.
Wonderful. Another, just another addition to our party. We lost Huckwin, we lost the blood guy, now we have the eye guy.
He's very much the eye guy.
As someone who has full sets of eyes, I'm not complaining.
Do you know what the funniest thing is? Like, you're bringing this up now, Cad. Do you know what the funniest thing is?
What?
Aldo probably would have asked to see them.
Yeah.
Like, can I find it?
Can I see for me?
Can I squish one? Alright. Sort of close to the front, you will see Maribel, a large, sort of gray-skinned, like almost pale, but with like a tone of gray to it. And she has glowing purple eyes, another glowy eyes person.
Mine are a lot more glowy.
Mine are definitely less glowy, more subdued.
Mine are just red.
We also have another one of those.
She is the closest person to reaching your height, at like 7 feet tall, and she carries 2 large weapons on her back, a sword and a spear, and there is a horn hanging from her belt, and she's in full plate mail. She looks
Oh,
dangerous.
what's that? I see it. I see it down there. No, don't move it away. Carry on. Sorry, Roman.
But yes, that is Maribel. I'm done.
Poor lady not to be fucked with.
Yeah, but that is
Unless you're a
essentially
pig.
Maribel. The fuck are you? Stop!
There it is next.
She's.
That
Angela-
pig was better than you'll ever be.
Yeah. Angela is sitting atop a floating throne with a scepter in her hand
It's a
and a large amount of very shiny jewelry on her fingers. She's got black hair and is wearing a full purple dress. And she has a fucking tome that's kind of just strapped to her right hand side. Ruben, explain your fucking werewolf abomination.
Steamboat.
He's a werewolf. He's Irish.
That's about right, yeah.
He's definitely more wolf than were.
I'm sorry, what
Yeah.
was that sound? That was a pun. Fucking Irish werewolf.
It does
Uh,
sound like a bad joke.
It's
That's
like
trying to
American,
stop.
like an American werewolf in London kind of thing.
It does sound like the start to a very bad joke.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Ha.
it.
Good luck.
Winter is a 6'5" werewolf. He has he has one kind of long sword on his back. And yeah, doesn't really wear too much. Basic kind of clothes. Small little bag.
Hey, please tell me you're wearing fucking clothing.
He has
Oh.
clothes. Yeah, no, he's
You said doesn't wear much, so I was like, bitch.
Yeah. he's what's it called? Looney Tunesing it, like Porky Pig, where he's got a t-shirt on but no bottoms, which is fine apparently.
Not what I was expecting.
We don't see anything. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, he is actually wearing clothes, but most of the fur is kind of covering it.
Your art is the same shade as gangrene.
But yeah, big wolf boy. Doesn't seem to have. Oh no, he doesn't seem to have much armor. Although his like chest first seems to shine with like a bronze kind of coloration.
Wolfman!
Wolf, come on.
Let me introduce my next.
The wolf boy.
Go for it.
I guess I'll introduce Amicia then, I guess.
Kane's out.
But we know who Amina is.
So Amicia is
Ruben, check what I
a...
just sent to General.
Nice.
So, you notice when you look at Amicia, she seems a bit bouncy, you know, she seems to like not really sit still at all. She seems to be like pretty much hopping from one toe to the other, constantly like looking about. You know, you can tell the very active individual. She is around 5'10", and she is very purple and has got quite bright pink hair. I will say this, Amina. Before, this was not my original choice for this character, but it was the only good art there was, because this race just released. So, I was looking for good art, and this was literally the only good art I could find at the time, because the race just released, right?
Yeah.
It was literally very recent.
Yeah. Like
So that's what became my character. And, she does have wings, but they only work for a very short period amount of time. Because she has to like constantly, because she, it's because she's, I don't know why, but she does have wings, but she can only fly for 1 minute. So, don't ask me why, just how that character is. Anything else about it? Like, you notice that she is literally pretty much shining, and when you look at her eyes, it's just everything's going on with it. There's loads of stuff going on with it.
Okay.
She's not wearing any armor, really. I don't think she is anyway, is she?
No, are you?
I don't know. Oh, I am. I'm wearing spiked armor. But like, no, I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't even know. She's wearing like armor, but it's not like, it's not full it's like shoulder pads and stuff like that, but like, it's kind of made to suit her style as well, like kind of custom made in a way as well, but it's just basic like protection in some areas. Apart from that, she's wearing just a top and basic trousers, which yeah, that's pretty much it.
So yeah, there you go.
It's everybody.
The figure. I don't believe anyone went up to her, and either way, she's kind of ahead of you guys anyway. She's heading towards the castle. So you follow suit, following behind the little jig in his step vampire before you, who kind of okay, I got this. Okay.
Well, somebody's in a good mood.
Actually, before we go anywhere, can one of you vampires give this back to the old man, the elder vampire in the library, please?
I'm going to look at that book.
Yeah, you can. It's literally the family history of your family.
You just took your fucking family history book and just like, yo, it's mine now.
Like I'm just saying this out of character. She wouldn't have said she was looking at the book, but Alano doesn't know which book you took, so
She's just taking the book in general.
So yeah, she definitely noticed that.
So, me and Captain just having a conversation.
Yes, DM.
You Yeah, you walk into the castle, and he kind of preps himself, gives a little cough, really readies himself to introduce you. It kind of goes. At this point, everyone's gone completely quiet and is just looking at him, waiting. Like, what's happened? What's he gonna do? Most of them are like weapons drawn, getting ready to like have to go defend. Werewolves. Eleanor.
Do you
Blood
want me
air.
to explain?
And he kind of turns around and just walks off.
Deep breaths and try again, love. You got it.
Love.
Um,
I love this
werewolves
character already.
Werewolves outside are dead. I'm here to see Gabriella.
Who's sitting on her little throne, kind of chuckling at the fact that the probably quite young, quite new, like promising werewolf. Why do I keep doing that?
Oh.
Vampire of some description.
The new promising werewolf died in the scouting squad.
Yeah,
You
true.
see,
Is getting embarrassed by a number of eyes upon him.
you see Amicia look at Gabrielle and just do a little wave towards her.
Hey, hey.
Gabrielle will look at the letter that she is half wrote in her hand and go, well, I just want to sign this. My dear friends, I'm so glad that. Oh, Filu? How old? Filu, good, okay. Filu, I'm glad that
Hello.
you've ended up, appearing at the exact same time as.
What a coincidence.
What a
I
coincidence.
was on
this one belongs
my
to
way
you, then.
back and I saw the puppies having a go. So
Yeah. But
not
sorry,
that one. That one's fine. The other ones.
we have met, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I don't actually know.
No, we
Yes.
definitely have.
Because,
Yeah.
They have met.
I'm
but
choosing
it
to
was a
believe
very-
you.
It was a very awkward interaction.
I'm going to believe you.
Remember the meeting, but very.
There's been no official meeting. But it's
Wait,
like-
I thought he stayed outside, didn't he?
No, we mean Winter and Gabrielle.
Yeah, I think Winter stayed outside
Yeah, wait,
the.
Winter stayed outside. He refused to come
did
in.
Winter stay outside?
Harquin was the one with the
Okay.
awkward
No,
meeting.
Oh,
Yeah.
how
In which
good was
case,
one?
Winter might well have stayed in the ship. He might
Oh,
have
the ship's
gone
gone.
straight
He's
up the stairs.
just. We pulled the ship back into her
Or at
pocket.
the very
didn't we?
least, gone a distance away and gone, hey, can I borrow the ship?
Just sit in and cry.
He's just sitting in one of the houses next to the castle.
Yeah.
in need of a little cleanup crew up front.
Oh, don't worry about that. They'll be sorting it. Well, do we have... she turns to her right. Do we have provisions for a semi-emergency feast? I did tell you 2 hours ago, roughly, that we would need one soon. I didn't expect it to be this soon, but... you know... get to it. And you see a couple of werewolves just kind of... why?
Yeah. Keep going, bro.
Vampires just...
Are you hinting that
go
these are actually
outside.
imposter werewolves or something? Like,
Do you just go outside and start shouting vampire for like
Look,
5 minutes?
I might need to. They all begin running off and trying to gather a feast for you all, without it just being blood. Well, do not remember exactly what you set out to do, but I hope it went well for you.
Wait, is Callum
And
with
please
us?
come over. There's no need to stay a distance away.
Oh yeah, I forgot Callum's with us, isn't he?
Chair
So
will float close.
Just like at the I don't know, it is just gonna go closer.
Feelu finds a wide enough spot to plant herself down and into a sit.
You could plant yourself up if you wanted. You
Yeah,
do
that's just
have
gonna
that
hurt
ability.
Gabrielle's neck if I could do that.
Upside down.
It ain't gonna hurt you. You don't have
Gabrielle's.
nerves in your spider
Maribel will
legs.
just sort of stand protectively close to her brothers and just sort of ward off any attempts at blood sucking
Nah.
or flirting.
Well,
Or flirting.
While you say flirting, Stella's gonna walk over to the spider lady. Not to flirt, though. So, you're with them, I see. Whoever these are, I'm not quite privy to all the information.
Come here often.
it is weird. We now have
You
a
come to
ratio
this
of 6 to
vampire
2.
castle often.
Every couple of weeks.
Is it any good?
Besides the blood.
I would think that, yes, considering their diets. So, do you know circles the group, these lot? Very well.
Pardon?
Do you know these lot very well? Or new faces?
Well, you lot are new.
Define you lot, I'm not privy.
Yourself and the others that accompany you. You're new. Pretty much know everyone else here.
I mean, he's
So
new
you
for
mean
us
the
too.
group, yes.
Yeah.
Right, that is what I was trying to get at.
So in complete fairness, he's new for us too.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go.
I totally forgot you weren't here with us, were you, Cistilla? So you've never been here before?
No idea who that lady sitting on the big throne is, no. I assume important, considering
Like,
the
which
throne.
one?
Big lady.
The one sitting on an actual throne, not a play chair.
I'm.
Probably best not to call her
Okay.
a big lady.
But
She might
both,
behave you for that.
both
The
are
one sitting on a play chair can obliterate you at will. I suggest you be nicer to me.
play chair is a throne, but fine.
I don't care, I'm calling it a play chair.
And
Call it a play chair
directly
again, and
acknowledges.
you will not live long enough
Do we not kill our
to say it a third time.
Sir Stella will give a short little bow. I am ever so sorry, my lady. And he will plant himself down next to the spider and listen on the procession. That's going
Out of curiosity, kid, how much health does Cicilla have? I'm just running numbers.
I'll give you a hint. If power word kill was used, he would die.
Okay, so it's less than 100. Let me just test roll this. I'm curious.
Amicia's full capacity, she's like almost 200. Because
Did that do enough?
I was not great rolls.
Oh, yeah, it was a shitty roll, but it's still fucking a lot.
No,
What is
I'm not
that?
actually gonna
Is
do
that
it
your
because
lightning bolt?
that's a level 9 lightning bolt and 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
A
half
lot
my
of those-
HP
A
if
lot of
it's
those
just my
ones are
base roll.
twos.
doesn't kill Kane.
Far off.
It kills pretty much
I'm
almost
actually
every
curious
character
to
in
look
this
now.
campaign.
Anyway,
Not that I'm actually doing damage.
can we, get
Yeah,
on?
yeah.
I mean, I would prefer if we don't fight among ourselves.
Anyways, what's happening?
Procession, vampires.
So Stella and Angela kind of like, having a bit of a back to back, kind of chatting to each other. But apart from that, I think we're just waiting.
Feast has been called for us. Be rude.
Oh. We got done with our thing early.
Yes, I'm guessing it went well.
Yeah, we found him. And she will point to the brother that's new.
Hmm.
Both
Yeah.
of you.
You're gathering
That's
quite the
true.
collection of rather tall, semi-celestial individuals.
They were.
Wait. Well, how tall is everyone here? I know we've gone 8'2". Malva's like what, 6'8", 6'10", right?
7.
She's 7 feet tall.
She's 7 feet. How tall's the elf? 6'4", right?
6'5".
6'5". Sistilla, I'm guessing you're like,
6'2".
yeah. What about I'm guessing Angela's probably around my height, right? 5'10".
She's on a chair. She's
I'm on a
as big
chair
as she wants
floating.
to
I
be.
can be as high as I want to be, but I'm looking at it right now.
You update your height from when she was a child.
She's actually quite short. She's like 5'5".
Oh damn.
She's a short.
I was gonna say, it might be the shortest person you, but never mind, that is you.
It doesn't matter. I got a chair that floats.
Why did you give him this, Ruben?
I got a floaty chair.
Yeah, it's first.
So I can do this.
Barry Allen. What the
No.
fuck is that?
Chair.
Well, no, the gift was named Barry Allen.
It's basically a wizard on a chair.
Yeah, getting touched by the Flash.
Oh
Great,
no, Angela,
yeah.
you're going to get touched by the Flash in the near future. Watch out.
I mean, I'm pretty flashy.
Can we go on with the RP now instead of asking dumb questions?
Okay.
So, more celestials. Great. Well, I wrote you this letter. And I was gonna give it to a friend. She looks up at the spider. To offer my help. Through proxy. But offer my help. So here's the letter. Yeah.
Is a letter necessary? I'm right here.
Well,
No, the
can I
letter.
still read the letter?
The letter was for. Okay. Now I see you.
I mean, if you've written the
I'm
letter,
going-
go anyway.
I'm going to read the letter.
I was halfway through the letter, and then you all decided to show up at the same time. I planned it so that you could help me finish writing it. So, yeah. Anyway, now that you're here, oh, you're just reading.
You're reading
You can talk to them, and she'll point to the rest of the party.
They're standing quite far away from me.
We can quite hear you,
I'll
I
float
assure you.
close.
And Mika
She
will just
might be
wave
a
again.
vampire, but she's not going to bite.
Surely
do.
that's what they're
That's
all
Au
about.
contraire.
Oh, yes.
I find that difficult to
Maribel
believe,
just
judging
looks-
experiences.
Maribel just
Hey,
looks to the side.
Sorry
like,
about that.
Well, upon saying they're far away, Mika will just start walking forwards closer.
So Stella will look at the spider next to him. What about you? How are your bites?
Why?
What
You
is
wanna
this
test it?
Oblivion NPC conversation fucking going on?
Have you heard
Anyway,
of the high
anyway.
elves? Fuck off.
Was it
Fuck
going
you,
down?
Roman. You know what?
Sure
Just because
the
you're not
spider's
paying
sitting down,
attention
still, like,
doesn't mean I
6
have to
foot.
suffer for it.
Surely you're still 6 foot, right, when you're sitting down. I mean,
I can look up to it. What the fuck?
I know. I'm just saying.
So, out of curiosity, Ruben, where does the letter end?
No, that there was going to be more to the letter, or that's
Oh.
at least how it's going to play out now.
Okay.
She kind of wrote that last bit like hastily.
And she didn't sign it.
No, she probably still would have signed it GDV.
Okay, fair enough.
So, as the letter says, Fee has graciously accepted my offer of helping these fine individuals out, haven't you?
Fuck's sake.
Well, I owe you. Debt
As-
for debt.
I owe you as well, but this seems to have
Hey.
squared us off for now.
Who's counting? It's fine.
Me. Sure. I hoped that she would be of use to you. Considering the fact that every time you show up here, there's at least one new person, I thought that somebody that had a degree of healing capabilities and revival capabilities might be important to the survival of you and your.
In our defense, we've been
Blooded
here
individuals.
a grand total of like 3 times.
In our
Yeah.
defense,
And
I
each of those
can
times,
heal to a
there's been
considerable
one
amount.
difference.
I'm
So
afraid she's not going to add
did the
to
shining
the
one
missing people.
speak to me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm technically, I can technically provide healing support.
Yes.
Keyword being technically.
Same here. I can technically provide healing support. Problem going to do.
I can do decent
Felu
healing,
will
actually.
be very appreciated in this.
Yes, I can tell.
If she lasts long enough, yeah.
Technically, she's the only healer in this party, apparently.
Shut up.
Healer.
If I last long enough.
No.
Oh. They better hope you
Oh,
last long enough.
honey.
I don't do much
I-
healing because I'm always an elemental, so.
I'm not
I
exactly
will
optimistic judging
try
everyone else.
to protect her, but I'm not good at protecting in the middle of combat.
I can protect.
We'll be fine.
You
I
don't
That is
in
your
a
have
woman's
faith.
room.
I have faith in both of you. You'll do fine.
And if you had to fall in
As-
battle, your
I
life
would-
is in my hands.
And if you're to
But the
die,
other-
I'm gonna reincarnate you.
Yeah, that's always a good point. If any of you fall, she's the one that's bringing you back. So good relations with the Drider. Important, yeah. Everyone.
What,
I
does
think
she
I'll be
revive?
alright.
Good.
Does she revive,
Okay.
does she?
Just hand over whatever more mouth Amicia has. And the other issue?
Other issue?
Issue?
With the recent development, any
Oh,
news?
that. Yes, I did start this letter a couple of days ago, so. As I wrote, I have a thought about where you'll see the kind of second paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
I have no information on where that is difficult, but how to get there. Where it is easy, because it's a demi-plane. How to get there is difficult, because generally there are 1, maybe 2 entrances to demi-planes.
I see.
The most public entrance would not be very public, would it? So, this might be a difficult task, to say the least. And I have spies going around. However, as you may have just seen, it appears that the wolves have been emboldened by their own recent development. You heard about the what do they call them? The speaker.
Yeah. I've heard of what happened.
What happened? Is
Don't
it
worry.
speaker?
I think you're on about the voice, but
The voice. So you've heard about what happened recently then?
yes,
Yeah.
and I know full well who did it.
It was a
Yes,
wee
was
the
bit
never
of
order.
one.
trolling.
The
He
order
was
did
never
it.
one to make it easy.
Yeah, the order was the one that did it.
Eleanor's going to look over to Maribel.
Yeah.
Do you want me to correct her, or do you want to correct her?
I'll let you do it.
You know Huckwin. I
I
believe
remember a certain wolf individual that appears to be one of the ones that has unfortunately fallen.
he was the one to do it. Or at least, he was one of 3. The Order
So
had no hand in this.
Huckwin put the new voice in charge. He gave the werewolf the position.
Killed the old one, not put the new one in charge.
Ooh.
We've
Wait,
heard
who-
nothing of the new voice.
Oh, good. I was about to go hunt down a apparently already dead werewolf. Whew.
But I see now. Hey, does anybody want to go kill the voice again?
I wouldn't attempt for that.
Oh.
Be fun.
The werewolves took the opportunity, and he is an individual I would not struggle to beat, but it would take a lot out of me to beat him. And that's just on his own. To fight more, for example, the new grey guards that he has implemented, I'm sure you can work out what they all are. His own pre-selected individuals. Yeah.
Well, why don't we take out the Grey Guard first, and then see what we can do about him?
Why do
I
we not
assume
worry
of
about it?
obsidian rank.
Why don't we
Oh, yeah.
why don't we not worry
Best
about
for
this?
best for now. The Order and the vampires have had a very hostile relationship.
That's
However,
one way to put it.
the reason why we do not act is because of crap. Yeah, I forgot your past perception. Because of individuals that were forceful, causing action. That action caused destruction, and that destruction caused inaction. We are currently in the state of inaction.
I believe I know exactly who you're speaking about. Yeah. Eleanor was also going to be twitching that hand.
So, I would like to be bold in my action, but they have put themselves in a strong position. If the Order, the voice could out us, and in which case an entire country, an entire kingdom, or whatever they are, would be out to get us. In which case an alliance might be able to be agreed upon with the other 3 to quell the vampire threat that keeps killing our voices. That would be a very dangerous time to be a vampire, and time to be anyone opposed to any of the 3 kingdoms. do not want to start another continental war. That sounds like I started one before. I did not start the other one. Okay, just gonna clarify.
I didn't
start
believe that you started the other Continental War.
I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Again, he never did make it easy, but... Alright. If no direct actions can be taken, are we still opposed to, well, current occupation? I don't have my hunting... my current occupation. While I don't have my current hunting partner, I'd still like to get him back. So, if I can take down a few months while I'm at it.
If we manage to, crush the skull of the snake, no offense.
Yep.
Looks over at Sis.
Sis? Don't you dare call me sis.
Hey girl.
Yo, sis,
I was going-
spill the tea.
I was going to ask
Hi,
how
sisters.
high's your past perception, Sistilla? And if it's higher than like a 16, you'd have noticed Eleanor glance at you, kind of.
Oh yeah, Gabrielle glanced at Sistilla as well. And very much referenced and kind of smiled as she said, crush the head of the snake.
Just, yeah, just, okay.
Lulu's just filing her nails by listening.
Yeah. Didn't know you had them. I'm not opposed to certain actions occurring. I'm not opposed to crushing the head, rooting out the corruption within. I'm not opposed to destroying the order from the inside. That's my point. But destroying a country is another situation.
I'd never go for destroying the country.
Destroy, or at least attacking a country by attacking their ruler. Fortunately, the people that have taken the fall for that are the wandering individuals that nobody really has oh, that's you, isn't it?
Maybe.
Okay. So you guys have taken the fall for killing the original voice, so you have a massive target on your back.
We're not taking the fall. We did it.
Okay, that's a good point. Yep, that's a good point.
We have no idea where he teleported to, but...
Well, they do. They found his corpse lying 5 feet away from his summer retreat home in the south.
Yes, no retreat home?
Yes, he had a summer
Man
retreat
was the leader of a giant religious third of the continent. I feel like he had a few.
Had a golf course.
Yeah, probably.
He's blind! How the hell could he play golf?
That was me.
Do you believe in magic?
It's like he didn't play golf, he just had a golf course.
No, yeah, he hits the ball. He doesn't know where he's hitting.
Turns out there's actually be like a family of ducks living there, and every now and again he just hits a duck instead of a golf ball.
Anyway. A huge target on the back? That's nothing new.
Good. So. Good. Yeah, great. If you want to attack the Order is not a known organization per se. They are as quiet as we are, and slightly less so. But I
They're also
fear that
slightly
that might change.
obvious.
So, okay.
Go ahead.
So, would you say we should take them up before they change?
Sorry, repeat that? I did not understand a word
Well,
you
you
just
said
said.
that they might change soon or something like that. So, should we take them up before they do?
They're in power. They're going to change with the
Yes.
ruling power in their hands.
But enacting a, by the way, there is a secret organization that's been fighting against vampires for this long, would not be a strong move by the recently appointed voice. They must be equally as cautious and careful as we must. Too soon, and it could spark a degree of a civil war. Too late, we might have already struck. So, that's our predicament. This is why I have already sent a letter to a certain pirate. Trying to garner a bit of...
I was going to
Wait,
say
does this
anybody
mean I
who's
have to do the
actually
voice?
you might
Do the
actually have to
voice.
do the
Oh,
voice.
no.
Do the voice, kid.
Anybody who's close enough to Gabrielle and Eleanor can actually see that Eleanor is grinning, and it's not a sight you see often.
Thought that might be the reaction.
Molly.
I've asked her to send some aid to us and our endeavors, but also to try to disrupt as much of this sea trade as possible. Maybe cause some issues and get a bit of a fleet potentially. Sure, she'd love to.
That's
be
the
an
right captain
admiral.
for that.
You guys do notice Amethea starting to get a lot more excited. I mean, because she's hearing things of war and like fighting and battles, so she's getting very excited. You start to see her literally physically vibrating in excitement.
My god, okay, that's a bit too excited.
Wait,
mean,
can we leave the
Starts
dragon here? Because
phasing.
I feel it would be funny.
Starts phasing through objects.
Just no, dragon. You are not involved in this. You stay.
I don't quite understand what's going on. But
I think
Yeah,
you
I
get a couple
think
of friends excited about something.
I think Ori would definitely be willing to cause some chaos.
As
So
I'm sure
if she has a
will.
crew.
Blood and
In fact, as I know she will. She takes after a number of people.
She's killed more of her crew than she's gained in my time with her, so
Yeah, well, that
just imagine Aurea finger gunning. Just
that might be, not exactly smart if you want to gain a number of ships, but she knows what she's doing.
She's filtering out the bad one.
She's been doing it long enough.
the Rising
So-
Tide is one hell of a ship.
Yes, writhing. That's, I believe, all that I have to say. Is there anything anyone here would like to ask of me?
I think I'll treat it as a need-to-know basis. I was doing the Aurea voice and I'm kind of stuck, if you can't tell.
Pretty good.
I don't think you need to do it right this second, Cat.
Yes, you don't. She's not showing up here for a period of time,
I
at
know,
the very least.
I just needed to remember it.
However, I do hope that the dining hall will be ready. She looks over to her kind of right. Ah, good. Would you like to follow me? I believe we have food for everyone. And she'll just kind of call out, "Feeding time, my children." All of the vampires just whoosh, one fell
Again,
swoop, this whole room,
somewhat creepy there, my dear.
this whole
rude.
room is empty, apart from all of you and Gabrielle. Mere moments, literally like one turn, kind of 6 seconds deal. Like, bang.
Almost like they practiced that.
They've had centuries too.
Yes. And they also know that early bird gets the worm, shall we say.
First come, first
So,
serve. Right.
come along. We have actual food for some of you.
You have a proper seat for me this time? Or am I standing again?
No, I thought you'd like to have some fun.
Pray tell.
Come on.
Come on, little spider. Come on. Come on.
Fully
As
stands
you-
up to full 8'2" little.
Come on, little spider.
We all go
As
through the
you-
regular door, and Amethea
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
Philu goes through the Drider.
Yeah.
I go up through the fucking ceiling.
You walk into this huge dining hall. You realize now you've only really been in like 4 rooms of this library. I just named one of the rooms you've been in.
Castle.
You've only been in like 4 rooms in this castle. Like the main room, the library, who the thunk, and then a couple of bedrooms or something like this.
Can I get chicken out of the walls?
No.
Stop it.
This takes up the majority of the castle.
It's the ground wall.
Yeah. It is massive.
Or its otherwise less known word.
There are
name?
about
Didn't-
1,000 vampires in this place. Just chowing down, and you see a number of... You see like balconies where there are other vampires kind of waiting for their turn at the top. You walk in, there's a table at the top on the little raised platform. Another throne up there with a couple of smaller, throne-like but smaller chairs for you all to sit on.
I'm not leaving my chair.
That's fine, your chair is already a throne.
Exactly. I'm not leaving my chair. It's a floaty chair. I like the chair.
Angela hovers her throne over another chair and crushes it as she.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's like, like if I don't have to use my legs, I ain't gonna fucking use my legs.
With the vampires eating, are they just fucking...
Oh,
Is there a body on the table?
Oh yeah, there's lots of
Bodies.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
a lot of bodies.
So Stella will look over and goes,
Oh fuck.
reminds me of my youth.
Interesting.
For any of those who care and have gotten used to it, Elmo's eyes are about as bright as Stella's.
There are 4 chairs, not including the main throne, set at the top. In fact, there's more than that because there's 2 brothers. So there's 6 chairs.
See the 2 vampire carpenters very quickly working on the 2 additional chairs.
Shit. And Gabrielle just raises one finger, pointing upwards. Who looks up?
Which name
Spotlight
did you
hits
do?
her.
As you look up, you see basically a bunch of... Now, I have a question for Philo. What do you eat?
Anything?
And feel free to say humans, because
Do you want to join the cool club?
like...
I don't particularly partake in human. I was a drow once.
Oh.
Yeah, but you're also a spider.
And I can. It depends.
Well,
Were
at
they
the very
sick
least-
at all before you killed them?
Yeah, I have to be in the
If
mood
they
for
are
human.
You see them still writhing.
I usually
not
prefer
dead.
Mexican.
There
But
are
are they
humans.
sick?
There are
'Cause
humans.
if they're
But
sick,
look.
I'm not going to have that.
Why would I feed you sick humans?
No, you thought it was funny?
Those I
What,
leave
are they
for
old?
my
It would be
newest
fine.
children. They have to work their way up. Only the best for my guests.
Get babies.
I
One of-
turned to the
He either just starts
apologies
nipping his arm.
if this bothers you about what I'm about to do. I skid up the wall.
One
and
of
just
them,
perch, she's like, hello.
she will shout up to you. One of them is noble. See if you can work out which.
Maribel looks at like the pile.
There are about
like the-
7 bodies hanging from the
Yeah.
ceiling. All at
Um,
different points.
I kind of want to
And by
be like,
bodies, I mean live humans.
Throw down an
Well-
arm, will you? Those do look quite appetizing.
You also eat humans, Justin?
I'm not
Yes,
an
I'm
animal.
sorry.
I don't eat them whole.
Well,
Eleanor's
In
also
which
going
case-
to try and figure out which one is the noble just by looking.
I will also partake in
Mar-
this little game.
Maribel,
Rory-
Maribel will look around for actual.
What do you mean actual food?
There
there
is
is
five of us.
actual food on the tables.
Yeah.
There is human food on the table.
Well,
That
Considering
Yes,
this
there are
not at
human
all.
and elf food on the table.
not at all like disgruntled or disgusted by the sight of so much blood. She
Your
starts chowing.
brothers-
She's just like, oh,
Your brothers are probably fucking horrified.
And by your brothers, I mean John is very freaked out. Callum's a little more like, this is
I
weird.
mean, to be fair, spiders
But
don't
if this is
actually
what
eat
normal
their
people
prey, so-
eat, he's like,
He just
there's
stopped
something
eating
wrong
humans.
here. I
Come
can't
on,
work out
guys,
what
you're-
it is.
Spiders don't
You're on
necessarily
Gabriella,
eat, they
put
drink
this all out
normally.
for you. You gotta
we-
come on,
Yeah.
eat up.
Oh,
This is
Uh,
your little
spiders-
return party.
Spiders are just
already
insect
eaten.
vampires.
Yeah, more or
Uh,
less.
Those of you that
Except
would like
they have
work
to
out-
inject acid, so.
Sorry, what did you say, Ruben?
Those of you that would like to work out which one the noble
Is
is.
it insight? Please be insight.
You can't. Insight is not gonna cut it. It's probably gonna be perception.
What? Why? They're not wearing
Okay.
anything. Oh, they're just like.
20.
Can,
Well, it's the
can my
fact of which
passive
one
carry
looks
me?
cleanest.
A natural 20.
To many degrees that. Also, sound. Like they are screaming.
Oh.
What are they screaming?
It's like, oh, I am with.
I'm going
oh."
to die! Is probably what they're screaming. I don't think that's gonna help me figure out which one's a noble. I think looking at their
Oh,
demeanor.
Like,
Hmm?
well,
like,
to-
sorry,
Philo,
sorry,
you
and
get
she's
advantage.
pulling the guts out of one.
No, because spiders don't eat like that. They literally just.
That's
They
an
web them
unnatural
up and then
20.
digest them, right?
No, spiders inject acid
Come on,
and just
Kevin,
fucking drink.
This is your time to
Yeah.
shine.
They don't actually devour them.
Philo, you get advantage.
They get advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
go.
you're right in front of it.
Do it again.
Fuck. That
What
is.
do I- what do I
I
add
somehow,
Roll again.
somehow
Roll
I
it.
match. I match Eleanor.
Wait, how, what did you get?
A natural
I've
20.
also got a wait, I've also got a,
Advantage
a
is
natural
roll twice,
20.
take the highest.
Yeah.
I
Wait, so
don't
us
see
three
your
of us
roll.
Right,
got
roll twice.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
it's right at the top.
Yeah, I see it now.
All three of us rolled a natural 20.
Yep.
All 3 points. It's that one.
So 19. There you go.
21.
I really hope Amicia knows this one.
So, pretty much all of you, other than Angela, I believe, you need like an
Chowing
18.
down on that noble.
Yeah, no.
Do I recognize this noble? I've met a few nobles in my life.
You do not recognize this
Oh,
noble.
damn.
He is random as noble. He has no name. He will be 8. Recognize that it is the 4th person. He is the one on the furthest right.
I look around behind me. And for some reason, Pop-Tart's hanging there. What are you doing? here?
No!
No, pop time!
Wait.
You know what?
Wait,
Just do
wait,
something
wait.
for me,
Like-
Ruben.
I'm sorry, the vampires are so sexy.
Ruben, can you do something for me? Can we see someone that some people recognize get eaten down on the table? His name is... Well, his name. Let's say his surname is Huang, and he used to be a monk.
His
Can you-
surname is
It's just that
Tesco.
your terrible
His
monk,
first name is
Naruto
Derek.
monk,
Yeah.
there dying.
Huh.
Is that how you want? You just don't want him to exist anymore.
I want him to
Yeah.
die. Can I see him being eaten alive?
He is not
It's like,
been
oh,
alive.
I recognize that guy. Oh,
He's been
I
eaten
will
dead.
say they have farms for this.
Oh.
He
What, they found
wanders-
novels?
he wandered into a human farm. So this is pretty much my life now.
Yeah, the nobleman is plump. Less so now. He's lost a bit of weight, but he is plumper than the rest. And yeah, has a bit of that rich taste. You know, his blood's very irony. You know, there's quite a lot of fat in his insides as well, but you know, delicious.
I'm trying to watch
It's
my
like-
figure, Gabby.
It's like premium quality. It's like
Your figure is fine. All
Can I-
8
can I
Darling,
pieces
you
of you.
look amazing. Do
So,
not
by the
worry.
way,
that dumpy.
No, we're not
Literally
referring.
motions-
by the way, when I search up
No.
human farm, this is the first thing that comes up when you search up human farm.
Why are you looking up? I think you're about to be put on a list.
What in the fuck?
That's the first thing I see when I search up human farm. Is that one there on the bottom?
Samsung.
Okay. Humans will be humans.
Wait, I just realized there's human in front. I thought it was a fucking chair.
Goodness sake.
Anyway,
So, you all enjoy a succulent Chinese meal.
Yeah. Why am I being arrested?
And yeah, have a nice meal. Gab talks to you about like some of her old adventures when she was your age. You realize all of the place names that she mentions don't exist. All of the people she mentions are long dead.
one of them's a ring.
Shut up. And seems to. Eleanor, roll me an insight check.
Insight. First I need to find that. That's a 9.
Nice. Good roll.
She's not very insightful.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not.
What I said.
Eleanor is currently distracted by food.
Nom, 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 nom,
Gosh.
nom.
Also
Eleanor.
don't know when she lost 8. So
Launch.
7 months ago.
well, she's starving then.
She's dead.
God,
I
motherfucking
think
dead.
you're all dead. Yeah, no, you don't really get anything from what she's saying. She just seems to be reminiscing a bit, like the good old glory days. The voices in your head do kind of agree with her on some of her stories, and also discount some of them. Like, that didn't happen. No, that's not how that worked. Okay, she was the one that caused that.
I'm also going to say, at some point, Eleanor does just say, shut up and listen to the story.
I was there for it.
Just completely out of nowhere, and she will say out loud. So... so...
What I
Stella
love
eating
is-
the meal, realizing, me?
Oh,
Will
sorry.
you sit up and just pay more attention?
What's interesting though, Eleanor, is that both Gab and the voices in your head say that at the exact same time. Like, I was there, and kind of afterwards she goes, he was there, you know.
I don't doubt that. He's just going on about certain things that you're apparently
Blathering
telling
about
wrong.
how I'm wrong. So
Yeah.
predictable, brother-in-law. Anyway, as I was saying, and then she continues on a different story.
Anyway.
But yeah, eventually you finish your meals. Only a little bit of human goop from the ceiling lands on some of the vampires below.
Tried to contain it.
Yeah, you know.
Doesn't always work.
But you finish your meals. The vampires are quickly ushered out of the main hall and told to carry about their business, get to training, make sure that they're ready for check the defenses and all that. And she turns to one of you. So, what are your plans? Because I, for one, would like to be an ally of all of yours. I think a lot of our goals align quite nicely. Oh,
I want to
fuck.
find a safe place for these two.
Eleanor,
Hmm?
when did you become a vampire?
That's an interesting question. Before meeting Ulri, I'm pretty sure.
Thank you, Caden. I'm gonna also notice I said vampire, not werewolf. Anyway.
I did notice. Because I would have responded with, she isn't one.
I know Huckwin was very memorable, but come on, we gotta get past him. We gotta get over him now, Ruben.
I
apologize.
Just
but when did Eleanor become a vampire? That was before meeting with Ulria to, I think it was before meeting Ulria.
Okay. So Gabrielle would have
only known about vampire, not Dampier.
So she'd have known you as a vampire, not a Dampier?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Ulria would have...
Ulria saw her when she was a child.
Yeah, but then has she seen you as a vampire? Or was it after, sorry?
I don't remember exactly.
Okay, that's fine, we can work that out. Either way, as Gab has no concept of you being a Dampier, she just kind of ignores it. So, yes, what is your plans, if you don't mind me asking? Obviously, I heard you say you want to find safe haven for your son. No, you're too young. Brothers, cousins, nephews, brothers. I was right the first time. Second time.
I'm not sure this is quite the place for either one of them.
I was going to offer, but only out of niceness. Obviously, if they were to stay here, they wouldn't be killed or raped or drained or any of the above.
And as for true goal, for now, I want to figure out how to get our friend back.
Yes, so do I. Huckwin, that is. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, him. I have a theory on him. Due to his links to certain individuals, I believe that some high-profiled ancient wolves would have taken a fancy to him. That sounds wrong. Didn't mean it like that, but the point still stands. I think that his soul may have been bottled, of sorts.
He's certainly not gone.
My theory is one of the first werewolves, if not the first, the one that started this whole order thing, the kind of forefather. He enjoyed the magics of some description, also enjoys longer life than most others, so had time to grow as a wizard. Grow his own magics and all the rest of it. So created his own demi-plane where he keeps his keepsakes. A collector of sorts, if you get my drift.
Does he happen to enjoy making other creatures?
Making other creatures?
Mm.
No, I don't believe so. Oh, you're talking about the good doctor.
Yeah,
Good.
I probably forgot about him.
He didn't seem all too... Anyway.
So, that is where I would likely put his soul. In this demi-plane with the
Original werewolf. Okay.
I do not know his current position. I do not know his current whereabouts. I don't know if he even still exists. However, that would be my prediction.
I'll give it currently after like eating food and actually eating food.
Basically, to summarize all of this, imagine the deepest, darkest parts of the Order's hideout. There.
Yep.
That is where you'll find your Huckwin.
But you mentioned that demi-planes have 2 doors.
That's my theory on where his door would be. The back door would be him, or a method of
reaching him.
Teleport into a demi-plane requires you to know the exact location, or for you to set a waypoint of sorts, a waystone. The waystone would have direct access to the exact location inside of the demi-plane that he would wish to be teleported to. Now, demi-planes are interesting as they are all the same realm, and you can travel to that realm. Actually, rather easy to do. The issue is there is no way of accessing anyone's demi-plane. You can see it. And by the way, there are thousands upon thousands of them, all in this white expanse. But you have no way of actually accessing without the coordinates themselves, the waystone. I have one myself. And I have a waystone myself. And I can either teleport to it, or anyone can press the waystone and be teleported there. The exact location.
We need to find the waystone or find the coordinates.
We have a vial of Huck's blood.
Unfortunately, the blood is not a part of the soul.
We have a ring from him.
I'm hoping His body was, did you say, ashed?
Ash, yeah.
Then, in addition to this, even freeing his soul, he would require a very high level spell. If my memory serves, which it does not, and I will check in my library momentarily. I believe it would require a reincarnate spell or something of that ilk.
I can do that.
Freeing the
Oh.
soul will allow it to return if he wishes.
Does that mean I
But-
can finally use reincarnation?
We require you can or regenerate or regrow or whatever the spell is, his blood, but without his soul, you have the potential, almost certain potential, of either nothing going inside of there, or
Someone else.
something going inside of there. And
And like I said,
there
he's
would
not
be
one
no
to make
way
it
of
easy.
knowing what.
Alright. Time to find that demi-plane.
Would still be Huckwin. By body, at least.
That's not Huckwan though.
Well,
A body
By-
does not make a person.
oh, does it not? Isn't that a shame? And she glances, head slightly cocked at the ring.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Big old grin on her face. Yes, it's a shame that we can't always return to our bodies, isn't it? Some of us lack the ability to do that.
It's so
Ah,
great.
dear.
It's so great to
You
have a body, isn't it?
It is,
Um,
isn't it?
I'd rather not be the messenger to the.
The
Well,
two ancient vampires.
yeah, I don't want to get caught in the wrath. So
You don't need to. He's seething in rage right now.
Ruben, interesting
defend the
question.
demi-plane.
How does sending work with Soul Quinn right now?
With who right now?
So
Yeah,
But Soul Quinn.
that's my name for him. Soul Huckwin.
Sorry.
How does sending work?
Are you asking this as Kane or as Angela?
I'm asking this as Kane right now.
Okay. Then I'm going to answer as you would know. The sending spell has a chance of failing when it
There's
goes
a
to other
5%
planes,
chance
Yes.
of failing.
which would be a 1 in a d20.
Yes.
Is that
Exactly.
5%? Yeah.
Yes.
why use a d20
Wait.
when you have a d100?
No, yeah.
That's more fun. Good point.
Yeah.
5 or less on a d100. That's all the information that Kane has. Now, what that means is his soul might be blocked by being this demi-plane or anything like this. You know, he might not be able to receive anything. It might be completely fine. Technically, he might be on this plane of existence, in which case there wouldn't be a 5%.
Mm-hmm.
But the information you have is
Because
sending
I'm
can
assuming
fail.
scrying is fucky wucky as well. Just simply
We
because
want to
it's so-
scry. Again, probably
I
the
mean-
same situation.
But we do technically have a lot of things for it.
We have a
'Cause
lot
I was-
of things.
I was about to ask. We have his blood, could we scry on him?
I can give it a go if you want.
Oh boy, now how does this work?
I was going to ask Gabrielle to see if she knows.
Send me
But
lines if I need to speak them, Ruben.
I can attempt it. Make
as long as it doesn't use up these objects.
shouldn't. It doesn't normally.
You cast the spell and Huckwen's blood bursts into flames and is
It
instantly
explodes,
swallowed.
yeah. Chug.
You watch it evaporate in your hand.
I
Give
was
the
about to
mood.
say, maybe keep a teeny bit of it, just in case.
Like a teeny little smidge of Huck blood. Blood Huck.
Blood one?
Odd one. That's what I was gonna say.
Huckwen's probably bloodborne.
Quin's literally sitting in whatever plane of existence he is, like, fucking really,
Not
guys?
joking.
You're
If
way
Huck
too
wins-
proud of that.
If
Yeah, I've got the
Huckwen's
perfect.
revived, he would be bloodborne. Because
Find
you would
it.
have to.
My favorite
would have
part
to
of the
regenerate him
D&D
through
TV
his
show
blood.
was when Quinn said, "Now I truly have become bloodborne." Also, I've got the perfect meme. I don't want to interrupt it too much, but just I sure hope the spell doesn't like destroy the blood or anything. Angela, it's probably fine. Also the blood.
Fine. Yeah. No. Give the thing.
Gib?
Give the
Don't say
thing.
gib.
What do you
No.
mean by that, bro?
Asking for the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That what
Okay.
Ruben said to me. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna cast.
I'm going to turn
Scrying.
his frown upside down. I mean,
Wait, what's happening? My dogs
upside
would
down
like.
frown down. There we go.
My
Now he's
dogs
not
would
happy.
my
I'm
doorway.
casting scrying to attempt to get Huckwan.
Will also just mention Eleanor would have just shared the bottle between the two, between Angela and another one, making sure that there is still some left.
50-50ing it.
Yeah.
I believe you have to roll the save
I'm going to.
regardless, just simply because he doesn't know, and you have -15
Now,
to save modifier.
there are a couple of things here. I'm going to make a number of rolls. The first one, because of the situation that Huckwen is in, is going to see if this spell even succeeds initially. So, I'm going to roll a d100.
Down.
And you need 81 to 100.
You fucking what, mate?
Kane,
Yeah.
the spell fails.
Fuck.
It is not cast. You do not lose a spell slot. You can't. You can reattempt. Actually, no, you use the spell slot. You can reattempt if you wish. But you get ready, you start to scry, you picture him, you focus on the blood. Instantly it's like that magic is just gone. Makes you feel slightly cruisy. Sure, I'll roll with it. Cruisy. Nope. With a ooh sound. Cruisy.
Before I attempt to scry again, I'm gonna attempt to cast Sending through the fucking
Okay.
Coral Lenore scepter thingy. Using 2 of the charges. So attempt to cast him. Thinking about what the fuck I'm gonna say.
You're a lucky bastard.
Yeah,
I
I
rolled
know.
2.
Nice. I'm just like, do you understand
And
where
don't worry,
you are,
Chad.
Huckwan?
I'll answer for you.
But
You
always
can
my
respond to
voice
this
lines.
message.
What did you say, Kane?
Give me a minute. Let me write it out, and it's gonna be specifically 25 words or less.
So is it being sent to? Is it being sent to both?
Sorry, 5 words or less.
25.
25.
I
1, 2,
thought you said
3,
5, my
4,
brain just
5,
went,
6, 7, 8,
Go
9,
for
10,
a walk,
11.
bitch.
The bitch is a nice touch.
It's Spike from Buffy.
It really is.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
There we go. Do you want to say where you are? If so, tell me. You can respond to this message from Angela.
Okay. Let me just type out the reply.
Also,
You
I
got a
just want to
fucking
say,
reindeer.
I just want to say that Eleanor is watching Angela like a hawk. So,
Fuck is that? What is that?
Ah, yes, the mystical Christmas badger. Sitting.
Is that the fucking reply, or is he just gone?
No, that's Cad.
I was about to fucking say, I'm like,
Ruben just send it to me because he's an ass.
just fucking, just.
It'd be much better if you sent it
legs
to me,
crossed
as
on the
everyone
chair,
would.
just like
Whoa, what was that, Jeff?
fucking on lap.
Did you hear my dog just bark? My dog just bark.
No, we
I
did
heard
not.
nothing.
No.
It was weird. He's like sitting right next to me and he just randomly barked. He's sitting standing next to me.
Just
Yeah,
for you.
what bark? Did you get out of my room?
so,
You stink, that's why. Lol.
so does Angela make any move at all?
Well, we'll see.
The fuck?
I assume that's Angela's just like outright response.
Yeah, just like out of the thing. The fuck?
What did you see? What did you hear? Where is he?
I'm not certain he knows. I'm not certain he's 100% at the point. At this point, he recognizes when I messaged him, because essentially I got nothing, Angela, followed by a myriad of nothings. I'll attempt to scry again.
What do you mean a myriad of nothings?
I believe that's what he just said. That's what he was saying out loud.
Send it to me after, bro. Wait, you sent that to me at
There you go. There it is. Sorry, I got another apple crumble.
What the fuck? I'm gonna attempt to scry again.
You're gonna scry? Okay.
Yeah.
Ruben, I didn't realize you sent it to me.
Harder.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
I will attempt it. I'll do better. I'll actually say if it's able.
Kane.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hog.
That's just what he says.
You have
hog.
you have to roll against the save. You have minus
Mhm.
15 to it.
Minus 15.
Yes.
Huckwood's
Because
wisdom ain't great.
Huckwin's familiar, and I have blue D. So
I have a
the
pop.
blood by itself is a minus 10. Huckwin's very much familiar.
I would also like to say item of importance due to Wolfsbane.
Wait, do they stack?
They
Don't-
should.
Don't think so.
I just
don't know.
love the masterpiece we've been drawing.
I mean, regardless if they don't stack, you've got a minus 15 anyway, and it's a fucking 17 save.
I stopped a while.
So good luck.
What type of save is it? Wisdom, charisma?
It is a wisdom save.
Doesn't he have
Okay.
minus wisdom?
You are not saving then.
Hold on.
If you have
Let's see.
minus wisdom, it's not possible to.
Minus 15, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's minus 15.
Wait, I found Huckwin. He's inside Santa's bag. That is where Huckwin is.
Mm-hmm. Check. That work with this?
What have I just done?
Don't think so. 15? No. Okay. Angela, take 20 points of damage.
Fuck me. Alright.
As you watch, all of you watch, Angela casts the spell, she finishes it, you watch her eyes roll back into her head. And then within seconds, blood starts pouring out of her nose, pouring out of her ears. She starts crying streaks of blood.
Maribel will
both
run
sides of her
forward
face.
and cure wounds.
Her eyes, her actual, like, the whites of her eyes are now red with blood.
I will also run over and third level cure wounds.
Trolled.
You see
You never make it easy.
Huckwin walking in nothingness.
Checking my messages.
White. A white expanse, just nothing. You look around, and normally with scry spells, you can only see 10-20 feet around you. With this, you have a full range of vision. And it's just white. No sky, no ground, no air, no sun, no moon, no stars. It's emptiness. And
No one else here. Music curious.
empty nothingness. And a vampire boy.
Werewolf boy.
Well,
However,
wolf boy.
you get this as your brain struggles to comprehend what's going on. Because you get two visions. You get a vision of Huckwin, and in the same second, so 0.5 Huckwin, 0.5, you get a blue sea. Sun in the sky, there's a beach to the left, and a boat with just a woman on it. You think a woman on it, floating there, just slowly drifting. Huckwin, empty expanse, nothing to see, just this guy. You think you see blood on his feet from the amount of walking. Woman on a boat. Looks like a desert island. Huckwin walking. And you get that for as long as you keep the scry up. Just constant. Boat, Huckwin, boat, Huckwin.
Yep,
Towards
boat.
the end
Yep,
of the scry.
Huckwin.
The one on the boat leans upwards and looks straight in your eyes.
Yes.
What are you? And then wafts her hands and the vision ends.
Yeah, by the way, I've done I think 16 points of healing towards Angelo. Yeah, 16.
How much healing?
16.
You would also be getting, let's see.
As long as it's higher than 4.
Yeah. Fuck off to whoever fucking did Christmas shit. It's still November. Go kill yourself.
Yeah, it was me. I don't know who else did it, but someone else.
I drew a
Off
little
yourself.
I drew a little Huckwin trying to escape from the bag.
Yeah, Huckwin's trying to escape from the bag.
Ruben, delete this.
seeing-
It's November.
Upon seeing Angela return to herself, Eleanor will ask, "What did you see?"
You can't talk right now. There is blood in your throat.
Yeah, I know. I'm just coughing.
You literally cough up.
Mitha's literally trying, like, she's pulling out a little first aid kit and starts, like, mopping up as much of the blood as she can, like, clearing your eyes, clearing your nose.
I'm gonna push her away if she starts doing that.
That's not a good idea. Wait, I just realized you're bleeding in a lot with
Eleanor.
a bunch of vampires around.
Give
Gabrielle
her a moment. I want Huckwin back, but I don't want her back at the expense of Angela.
Gabrielle looks at Amethea and just goes, "Oh no, blood on the floor," and then gestures to the rest of the room.
And then a bunch of vampires start walking and licking it up.
Yeah, I don't think she's quite fussed about it.
Maribel, she breathes.
I meant like Angela, not like the blood on the floor. I don't care about the blood on the floor. Angela herself, but then Angela pushed me away, so.
I'm also quite intrigued considering the damage you faced. So, what happened?
Definitely in the fucking white place you talked about. No one didn't want me fucking there.
Nice.
Was that all? Just the white expanse?
Because you started bleeding from your eyes, and I've seen a lot of blood. That only happens on a certain occasions.
Yeah.
And normally when the vessels behind the eyes are like broken or torn or ripped, that's when that occurs. And
Gabriella?
Yes, thanks. I don't need a fucking biology lesson right now.
Interesting. Go on. Yeah, continue.
There's a boat next to the beach. Someone was on it. She could see me. There.
So,
the ocean.
we have woman on a boat, and we have Huckwin in nothing.
I just found that door.
At least we know his soul is somewhere. It is what I like to call a positive. And we got to see what happens when Angela casts a scry spell on someone that doesn't want it. Or on two things at the same time.
Angela, describe the beach. Describe any landmarks.
It's a fucking beach.
Basic desert island beach.
It was a fucking beach. I don't know.
It, like, pretty much. No particular landmarks. There were a bunch of palm trees. There was sand. Beach. Like,
Eleanor grew up with pirates. She's been quite a few deserted islands.
True.
She's
Definitely.
looking for anything that would narrow it down to the waters around Illumis.
Angela, in your child book-like experience of what a deserted island looks like, it's a deserted island.
Yeah. So it's just a fucking small one with a palm tree on it.
You have no experience of the ocean, really, so...
No, fuck no.
Island.
It's just a fucking desert island. It's not exactly...
I think there was a coconut on the palm tree.
There's probably like one palm tree there. I don't know.
Gabrielle, do you have a map of Illumis?
Am I gonna get fucking forced to look at a map? I think I am.
No. Eleanor's going to be looking at the map and circling where just random deserted islands with palm trees are.
That's like 300 of them.
Well, palm trees would have to be somewhere warm, so cuts out at least half.
All right.
And if it's the doorway to, well, either doorway, I assume, then that woman probably has something to do with it. Would you be able to remember the woman?
Would I?
I'm fairly sure you can remember the woman that, caused you this amount of pain.
What she looked like then?
Describe her.
Yeah, I will. Human, as far as you can tell. Humanoid. White. Blue hair, which was like interesting. It seemed to have, very light clothing on. Kind of white, not half dress, thin dress. I can't remember the name of.
Sundress?
Yeah, basically. Just, yeah, flip flops. Don't know if that helps at all, but she's wearing flip flops or sandals of some sort.
Dumb question. What colour hair did Nimue have?
Blue.
Everything is
And if it wasn't blue, it's blue now.
Eleanor's going to smash the plate that she has.
You have a plate?
You had a plate.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, yeah, you have a plate.
Nimue had given Vermis, Huckwin,
That plate.
and Eleanor plates to summon her.
Shit.
Angela. We have experience, but 5 seconds after nearly having your brain explode because of seeing someone, you see them again. She is wearing exactly what I just described, including the sandals. She has
And the
weird
blood starts
black,
pouring.
She has weird
Oh,
black
fucking
glasses
yeah.
on her face, and she looks at you with a degree of shock, and then looks at Angela with more shock. Oh.
You saw me, how?
What? I mean, it was quite easy when you were just standing right there.
Okay. She was looking for Huckwin. She saw you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I'm curious as to how you saw me.
I don't think that was your... What is it? Demi-realm? Demi-plane?
I have my own realm, thank you very much.
That's what I'm saying. It's not yours. So...
Yes.
Who's this person? Says Maribel.
This is Nimue. This was the lady at the bottom of the lake that me and Huckwin and Vermis tried telling you about that one time. Anyway.
Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you all. I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Nimue. Eleanor,
Hi,
Vermis,
Nimue.
and Huckwin apparently met me. I remember meeting them. Just apparently that's their names.
We didn't really have much time for interactions, honestly, because you were either threatening to keep us there until we died, or let you out.
Yes, well, that was appreciated. And I've had a great old time. I found a nice island. It's like
So
too far away for any of you to ever reach it. Just in the middle of nowhere, doing absolutely nothing.
So, trying to find Huckwin.
Huckwin, yeah.
Why were you showing up when she was crying on him?
Oh, because I have part of his soul.
Can we have it?
Do you want it?
I wanna buy.
Yes. Very much so.
Are you willing to offer anything for it?
I've got...
Well, all the orders of the damn all the souls of the damn order that I'm hunting. You can have all of them. I don't want them.
And how do you propose I just grab these souls?
Take them after I've killed them.
Issue with that.
I have an idea. Maribel's gonna pull out the magic gems that she's been holding on to for a while.
Sure.
Could these be of any use for storing
I
souls?
don't remember what this is.
These are
They're-
the dwarven ones, aren't they?
Oh, the
Yeah,
Fucking
They're the
hell,
ones
that's a
from the-
callback.
from the dwarf machine that we
Maribel
found
just
out.
plucked that out of her
We
own
found
arse.
we found out that they could store spells when we brought them into an
Yeah.
expert, I guess. But I don't know. They could be used for other things. And also, we never went back and got the refined versions from
That's
the guy that we
very-
left him with.
Oh yeah, you were trying to get it into like a weapon or an armor or something?
Yeah, I just asked him to do something with it. I was like, I have
Yeah.
these magic fucking gems, and I'm not fucking
Yeah, do something.
doing anything with
Yeah.
them.
You're gonna show up, his entire village is gonna be absolutely decimated.
Yeah.
Crystals will be fine though.
Annoying thing is, I can't make that happen now because I've just said it.
Well, you can, but
You definitely could. You could make me believe you aren't gonna do.
I guess. But yeah. Those are very powerful, but they are not very reliable. Certainly not in their current state. So, also they don't even really have enough space for one soul. So that wouldn't exactly be beneficial to the thousands of souls that Eleanor is promising.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Yes, worth a shot. Now, Eleanor, I do accept your deal. However, I need a guarantee, or at least a method. Because, unfortunately, you have no method of confirming the souls to me. If
she
they
will
believe-
throw like 4 medallions at her.
Oh, don't worry, I know you can kill them. My issue is not that. My issue is the soul.
It's the procurement. It's the logistics of it.
Exactly. If they believe in a deity, the deity will get claim. Even if they don't. There are certain individuals that hold more sway in the soul gathering department.
Then enchant a sword.
Enchant a sword. What a lovely
Damn. What?
idea. Nimue giving an enchanted sword. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to do that again, aren't I? Great. Okay.
You can have it back. I don't want to keep it.
Oh, trust me, I don't want it back.
Do you want me to throw it into some lake?
Oh, what a real comedian. Isn't she funny?
You seem very passive
And
aggressive.
no, getting this sword does not make you king of any country or any continent.
I wouldn't
Okay? Just gonna
want
make that clear. You are no king, you are no queen, you are just
I don't want
a
anything of that.
tool. Well,
Just hand the sword over and I'll
Shit.
start killing.
Meteor's gonna whisper to Scylla, this person's very weird.
she's gonna look at the weapon that you have, Eleanor.
Which one? There's a couple.
What is the legendary one?
The name it gave me was Siwa.
Yes.
SIWA.
That was the sentience that told you that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll take that. And you will get a sword and a soul. Agreed.
Sword and a soul. For the sword.
Sword and a soul for a sword. Technically, the sword kind of has a soul, so in essence, it's a like-for-like trade.
I'm going to say yes to this because who thought it was a good idea to give the vampire a sun sword?
Yep, sun sword though.
It's
Sun
funny.
Tzu.
It's
It's
fun-
not.
It was kind
It
of funny.
is.
It is
She
kind of
can't
funny.
use it.
I know,
was
but
kinda
it's very
funny.
funny though.
Is Maribel gonna use it? No. Is Huggin gonna use it? No.
I don't think they could even use it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got restrictions on it. So.
Yeah, non-evil alignment. Maribel can't use it.
Huggin could have, but some sword, no.
Huckwan's dead. She has a part of his soul.
And no one else uses swords.
She passes you a... She passes you a shell on one of his shells that's around your neck. On a little, like a medallion kind of situation. And she just takes it off, hands it over to you, and asks for the sword.
She'll hand over the sword.
Thank you very much.
You've
Thanks,
just
one
been
of these.
scammed. Goodbye.
There you go. His soul. The sword will be with you when you wake up.
In 5 to 10 business days.
So have a nice sleep. Is that all? Can I do anything for any of the rest of you? While I'm here, of course.
What can you do?
I can do whatever you want.
Damn. What can't she do?
I mean, do you think there's anything useful for me? An elemental enthusiast such as myself?
What the fuck are you saying?
I don't know.
Ruben, I'm
Possibly
gonna
with-
send.
With you.
I'm gonna send a quick question.
Question away.
I'm sending it to you, so Morgan can keep talking to you.
I'm wondering if would there be anything useful for me as a elemental enthusiast such as myself? Like anything useful that
If
you
you're
could
asking
help
if
me?
I have any control over elementals of any description, I don't.
Oh, okay. Go in.
And your druidic magic is unknown to me, to say the least.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's one of the things she can't do.
I just summoned 5 elementals. I become one myself and like, there you go, I'm happy now.
I can offer trades. I have plenty of magics to share if anyone wishes.
I don't know if I have much to offer.
I have a certain weapon I don't use at all. I want to get rid of. It's quite nice.
Oh, you want to get
Are
rid
we
of
treating
it,
her
do you?
like a street vendor?
I wonder if you have any interest. That's a bit of a history, but it's not quite to my liking. And she'll pull out the blood spear.
Frustratingly, I cannot get rid of a certain celestial that I don't like. Half celestial, I suppose. Shame.
What did you call
Everyone
celestial
has
for
a
you?
actual trade they wish to do, not just an offer of an importance. Then I'm open. I'm all ears.
Yeah,
But it has to
honestly,
be beneficial to me.
I see.
Not just here is a spear that I do not wish anymore.
I'm just wondering if you know what. Okay, yeah, I see how that sounds, but you know, just
Didn't exactly
asking.
come in with a
You
appealing
said
offer.
while I'm here.
Yes.
Okay.
I do not want to waste my time. Nobody has anything. I will be off. So, does anyone have anything useful to offer?
Friendship?
Okay.
She's
is
gone.
there any...
She just disappears.
Enjoy the sun, sand, and sea.
Quaint.
Enjoy the sun, sand, and sea.
I do. I appreciate that.
Oh, lube.
Sea swallows.
Now,
What's your
I
relationship
had a
with
martini
Bane
coming.
like?
She
Rosette.
looks at you. The woman, Cora, kind of needs to quiet his own mouth sometimes and disappears in a little puddle.
Was
She'll
that a
just
vampire
sort of-
licking up the puddle?
I was trying to make like a splash.
Don't eat off the floor, you grot. My god.
Have you not seen what the fucking chaos is?
I've been on the
You're
wall the
very
entire
hungry.
time.
There's some
So,
lovely filth over
Ruben.
here, Dennis.
Yes, I see your question. Are you saying I'm talking to the shell?
No, to the soul inside the shell.
Yes, yeah, that's what I mean, you don't know whether he'll hear you. Oh, crap.
Well, then you be the messenger, because I was trying to get out the middleman so you could do stuff.
I'm happy to be the middleman.
You're the DM, you cannot afford to be the middleman.
Yeah, I control Huckwin right now. Cad has no sway in what he does or say.
Shut
Well,
the fuck
can I at
up,
least-
no.
Can I at least send him the message, because
I mean, you can send him a message afterwards if you want, just so that Cad knows how much Eleanor misses him. And then he feels
Not
even
at all,
worse about the
fuck
fact
you,
that
I'm
he
glad you're
said-
gone, bit.
And then he feels even more bad about the fact that he said, no, I don't want to return. So,
Very good reason. Very good RP.
I know. So, Gabrielle will stand up. I think that's enough surprise visits for today.
Alright, Gabrielle. But as soon as Angela said that, I knew exactly who that was.
Yes, well, it's apparently you have a lot of very interesting acquaintances. Did not expect that. Would you like to see your rooms? We don't exactly use the rooms in this castle very often, so I cannot promise that it will be comfortable,
We have a
but I
castle
can
we
promise
can
it will
make.
be safe and secure, and I can promise that there will only be a little bit of blood on the floor. And that's mostly where we've had to kill people.
Don't we have a portable tower we can live in?
We do. But the
And-
question is, do you want to live in there? It doesn't have any beds or anything in there, I don't think.
Is it not?
Let me check.
I swear we slept in there before, didn't we?
Once.
We used our
Yes,
sleeping
in-
bags.
In the bloody growing rift where
Tournament.
the outside was killing us, so.
To be fair, we also slept in. We also had our tower in a tournament. Remember? So there was a tournament place that was going on.
Yeah, that was Angela's tower.
Yes,
That
my
was-
bad.
There's no There's no mention of furniture inside. It's just the tower and a ladder going up between the floors and a door.
There's furniture inside, actually. You can design the room to be whatever you need it to be.
Could
A
she's
dude
Angela's
got-
power?
What? A guy called Dolphin just got added to a group chat. I mean,
Dolphin, bro.
I think first name
I
Dolphin.
hope he sends one message. It's just a MP3 of dolphin noises and leaves the chat.
He's from Hong Kong.
Thank you, dolphin. Very cool.
Hong Kong Dolphin.
Oh, he's come for help. He's pleading for aid.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And I will send that to Cad as soon as you've given him the edited version.
and is that the end of the session with us heading to our rooms? Or
I
what's
mean, it
up?
can be.
What's
Up
going
to
on?
you.
It's completely up to you.
I'm getting very tired.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want, you can head to bed to take a long rest. Yeah,
Yippee!
you're all given rooms. The brothers are put together in their own room.
Yippee!
Could you possibly tell me what the sword is so I can edit now?
No.
I would tell you.
But you
Doesn't
don't.
exist.
It doesn't exist. Nice.
Doesn't exist. I'm gonna create it probably tonight.
Very cool.
Just add it to your
Let
other
it be that
possessions
much.
then. Soul sword. Something like that.
Please let it be a dex weapon because
Finesse.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Right, but hello,
Very
Spider
cool.
Lady. Hello.
Hi, Spider Lady.
so
Glad
let
to
me know
have
when
you here,
you
Amina.
send.
That
Let me
was
know when you sent the thing to Cad. So
Yeah. 1, 2.
it took me a little while, but I did not have too much trouble getting back into it.
I'm actually pretty happy how well I got into him.
I remembered the accent to the end, so I know what to do now next
I
time.
mean, Missy doesn't have an accent, it's just a higher voice.
I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was jumping between like 12 different ones. Just...
I heard it a little, but just ignoring it. I
Perfectly
want to give.
honest with you. It kind of helps that Winter wasn't really doing any speaking role right now.
Well,
Yeah,
we couldn't really
you
speak
could-
at the end. I still was just there like, yeah, my
Yep.
lovely acquaintances.
I have absolutely
Yeah,
nothing
sorry.
to do with this whole conversation. It's
Sorry.
nothing to do with me. Yeah. The one time I was going to speak as Winter, I was like, I started speaking there, and I know that was wrong.
Again, I want to give Eleanor an accent because yeah, but I just I don't know. It took ages to even be able to do Io's accent.
Did you just
Hey,
die?
I liked Spider Bitch as well. Spider Bitch was
What? Wait, Spider Bitch?
Good, Morgan?
I think he broke his knee.
Just fix it. Fix your knee.
Fuck you, Caden.
Fuck you, Ruben.
I
Fuck
love
you.
each other.
I
Why don't
love
you guys get a
you.
room?
Come kiss me,
Roman.
Ruben. Come to my room and kiss me. My
I'm
hot
not-
Okay.
mouth.
Okay.
What, have you got some
I'm
chilies?
feeling romantic. Oh no.
Heard that.
Oh. Ruben, I was not prepared. Did you bring condoms?
Oh, this fella.
This is still being recorded. I don't edit these videos.
Well, great way to end. Bye, we're gonna make out now.